Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoa, whoa! Back after holiday break, everybody had a good Thanksgiving?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Gil, I seen you. I was here, getting it in.
That is how.
Oh, you ready, Kenyon? That's okay.
Yeah, okay. Yes,
All right, I see how y'all do. Oh yes, Rashad has to go retrieve
Food on.
the most important piece of equipment.
An important day today.
Okay.
It's an important day today.
Every day.
It's an important day today.
Seen KJ was cooking this weekend.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. He had a good game, man. Got some burn, man. Got some meaningful minutes. So, no, he made the best of them.
They got that dub, most importantly, over the Pistons. But yeah, we got to talk about the elephant in the room, though, Gil. I understand it.
You crazy.
Man,
That's what I do. But Gil, we got to talk about Giants jersey in LA. What's going on?
Giants jersey in LA.
What you doing?
It's not.
Let's say Barry.
This is Barry Bonds.
All right. Okay.
That says Barry.
This is the fan shit.
Okay.
It should say Barry here, Bonds in the back.
It's my team.
Just making sure.
Giants.
This is Barry Bonds. That ain't a Giants jersey. It's a Barry Bonds
This is
jersey.
Barry Bonds jersey, man.
Okay, you good.
Classic, too. That's a classic.
Like the Chicago Bulls jersey ain't Chicago Bulls. That's just Jordan jersey, man. This real
Player 24. But this is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us.
What up?
We got the man they call Cemetery Larry, Rashad McCants. Back on the couch. There it is. And on this side, we got the legend Kenyon Martin back here with us.
What's happening?
We got you a sound effect, Kenyon.
What the fuck is that?
Devo.
You gotta play it again.
Play it again.
You gotta play it again.
We got you.
You gotta play.
Okay, yeah, y'all gotta do
What's up, Greg? What's up, Dirty?
What's up, Stanley?
Stanley? Granddaddy? What's up?
Okay, before we start the show, we have to know, did you listen to Kendrick yet?
I've been song by song, yeah, I've been.
Yes, God is good. God is good.
You know he old. You know he.
Yeah, I got two of them out of there.
You got two?
I got two of them out of there.
Added to the playlist?
I put it right on the playlist.
It shouldn't take y'all this long.
I was still stuck on the
A lot of stuff to talk about.
I was still stuck on the Euphoria, dog.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry, man.
You was stuck on that.
I'm still
got too much to
enjoying.
talk
I'm
about.
still enjoying. I'm still enjoying the battle, man. Like it just happened.
It's a lot in there. It's a lot going on.
Reliving it every
Yeah,
single day.
but since you wasn't here, I just told I don't wear the shoes the same day I buy them. I sit on stuff. I don't like to.
Okay.
This is exciting. I got to throw them shits on in the store.
Yeah, see,
I'm walking with them shits out. I'm walking out the store with these on.
Put your old ones back in the box.
Hell yeah. They got to see me walk out with these.
it must be a Carolina thing.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, them get these shits dirty before I get to the car.
I already scuffed.
Shit.
See me, I say I'm just just not I ain't saying everybody a hype, but I'm just not you're just not gonna get it because everybody doing it. I'm just not gonna rush to go do it. That's how you get shot, right?
Fair.
What's that noise? Pow! Yeah, gunfire.
That noise.
What's that noise?
Y'all go investigate first. And
Yeah, y'all run. I ain't gonna run. I'm gonna look first. That's me. I'm gonna observe first, and then
What have you observed?
y'all run that way. I'm gonna run that way.
What have you seen so far?
It's
Not as far as the music, observing the chaos around the music.
it's too much.
Too much.
around this CD.
Yeah.
It's too much.
The chaos around the CD.
What was wrong with the CD?
No, but it just.
There's a lot of breakdown.
So it's a lot of breakdowns, subliminals. Everywhere you look, everybody from when the snippets was just when the first day it was out.
Yeah.
Like how, before I even knew the album was out, people had already broke songs down, the meaning of songs already. Like, how? Like, when did y'all take the time? It just dropped on Friday. Y'all, Friday evening, y'all done already decipher what he mean and what he talking about. Like, how y'all got
This
that
is
kind of
what happened.
time already?
Do you think like a rapper like leaks a little bit of deciphering to help?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's a treasure map. This is what Kendrick is the ultimate scavenger hunt, like, coordinator. Let me put this in here in all of these tracks. He did 4 tracks before he dropped the album. And each one of them tracks are breadcrumbs. The Squabble Up song, Brock Lee, nigga, he put that snippet out during the beef.
On the Not Like Us music video, right?
Oh yeah.
He snippeted it. So now y'all think about this album is nothing but a small version of a deluxe that he's about to drop again. He's just giving people what they want because they've been asking, where Kendrick at? Where the album at? I know he got something. Shit, wait till what's next.
Well, we will.
See,
keep
I
our
don't
eyes
want to. See, I can wait.
I'm just listening to Squabble Up. TV off.
TV off,
I'll find the third song in about a month. Right?
Reincarnated, man. Reincarnated, man.
I got
you might
this.
not like it. It might be too little.
I'm like beats.
You like-
so
you
the
like
beat
dance
catch me
and
first.
shit.
I don't want to hear your lyrics. Give me the beats first.
See, I'm a lyrical guy.
Oh, you're lyrical girl. Yeah,
I'm a lyrical guy.
You from that side?
Yeah, I'm a lyrical. Like, I gotta. That's why it gotta be a certain volume for me to. So I've been in the car with the kids a lot so I can't listen to it. So
Right.
Okay.
Right.
When I'm in the car by myself, I'm listening to it at a certain volume, and I like to listen, like to repeat the song and listen to it again. Or I got my headphones on; they got to be playing at a certain volume. So
You gonna like it.
yeah,
I think you're gonna like it.
I've been dabbling, but it's like I just said, I just ain't in no hurry to rush through it. And
Okay, well, we will
like,
get.
like all the rest of them, he's put out good music, so I ain't not doubting that this is one of them from him. He can rap.
We will get in progress reports as you keep listening to more. No, that's.
No, you will not.
But we got a lot to
We're not
discuss.
talking about this again with me.
Okay, well, damn.
I'm not
There it is.
discussing this album
Case closed.
with you N-word. With you N-words.
I'm gonna
Guarantee
tuck
we
my mic in.
We gonna talk about this again.
When he leave, I be talking again.
See?
Yes.
Just like that.
But we got a lot to get into. Here's what's cracking in the arena today. James Harden has been holding it down without Kawhi this season, but has the Beard style of play been more influential than Steph Curry's for young hoopers? The Wizards suffered through a no-win November after losing all 14 of their games. Are they on the clock to break the Pistons' record losing streak from last season? They looking sad out there. Damn.
Who is that?
And the Cavs got revenge on the Celtics Sunday, but does anybody want smoke with the Celtics starting 5 when healthy? But before we get into all that, as always, the show is brought to you by Underdog. Go ahead, download the app, use promo code GIL, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pick'em. As for tonight, Gil has some picks up in his partner pack on the Underdog app. Let's take a look. Okay, Gil, you got provocative with this one. Mix of NFL and NBA on this pick'em entry. You got Cortland Sutton, higher 49.5 receiving yards. Okay. Jason Tatum, lower 2.5 first quarter rebounds. They're playing the Heat.
Oh no.
Jalen Johnson, lower 11.5 rebounds. They're playing the Pelicans. Zachary Sachet, higher 14.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And Bo Nix, higher 219.5 passing yards. So, gotta know, what's the reasoning behind the Tatum lower 2.5 first quarter rebound?
Against Miami Heat, they're going to keep them around the three-point line. They don't really shoot them many threes. And getting 3 rebounds in a quarter with Porzingis out there, too.
And they shoot
That's rough.
They shooting a lot of jumpers. A lot of jumpers. Those easy 3 rebounds.
Who, Tatum?
Yeah.
No, Tatum shooting a lot of threes.
Oh, both teams are. This is It's a shooting game.
Damn.
Ain't no drivers out there.
And 3 rebounds in the first quarter.
10 shots in the first 3 minutes. Somebody got to get them boards. He averaging what, 10?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with my under on that one.
You're gonna have to.
Ain't got no choice.
And what was the thought process with the football and basketball mix? You know, I thought you only watched the Rams.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question.
White man named Bo. I had to go with
all
it.
right, fair. That's fair. That is
Just
Without no history of him?
Bo. He's Caucasian, dog, with the name Bo. As soon as I see this, Bo. Shit, let me go ahead and take Bo for the higher, because he's still
Does
white.
that mean Bo can go?
Yes, sir. Bo can go. Bo knows how to pass that ball.
Okay.
They let you pick Bo?
They let him pick Bo. They let him pick Bo.
They normally don't let you.
That's why I'm looking. I'm like, Bo? 219 too?
You normally can't pick the quarterback and the receiver on the same team.
Serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
sometimes.
Because it's usually.
Oh no, I see that.
Yeah, it was like Bo passing it to the black man. Cool.
Yeah. Normally they don't.
One got to run, one got to pass.
Because I stay trying to pick Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelce.
all day long. Let me get this.
I stay trying to
60
pick
60 yards?
Mark Andrews and Lamar Jackson.
Come
Oh
on,
no,
man.
what you got to do is you got to pull him out of the pack. So I pulled Bo out of the pack. Right? I pulled
And
Bo
then
out
you
of the pack.
you added
And then I
one.
went regular.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So we asked the chat, are you riding or fading with Gil's picks?
75% said yes.
69% said they are not rolling with your picks.
I think you do it too early. How many people did that?
730.
You collected the data too early.
Yeah, man, you gotta let it kick in about 2,000-3,000.
746.
Like it's been 2,000-3,000. Let it kick in. Let it.
We still counting votes from California.
So they didn't even get my explanation yet before. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Bo knows.
I don't know, man.
But if you like these picks and want to ride with them, there's a link in the chat that'll take you straight to the app to create your entry. And as always, we do MostlyFans at the end of every show. If you drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog username, we use it on this program, $50 bonus to your Underdog account. And if you send us a video at mostlyfansgill@gmail.com, and we use that video. Okay, we got Black Santas here.
Black Santa.
Light skinned Santa.
Light skin Santa.
Light skinned
It
Santa
counts.
over there.
It counts. It counts. And as always, we do this show live on YouTube, but we got audio version available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. So we got a lot of basketball to discuss, but we're going to start the show off with some college football and an interesting trend that we saw this weekend. There were several rivalry games with conference championship and college football playoff implications, and things got testy across the country. So we're going to start the Michigan-Ohio State game. Michigan walked into Ohio State's trap, won their fourth straight game against the Buckeyes. After the game, there was an all-out brawl after Michigan players planted multiple flags at midfield to celebrate the upset. It was getting turned. Police pulled out the pepper spray, hitting player, coaches, and media near the melee. Both Michigan and Ohio State were fined 100 racks by the Big Ten for the incident. It also went down in North Kakalaki after NC State defeated North Carolina. They in your town. They in your trap. In Florida, Florida State got into a brawl as well after the Gators planted their flag on Bobby Bowden Field. Going down, very, very disrespectful. But I got to ask the couch, you letting your rival plant their flag on your home field after beating you?
Is it the tradition?
I mean, you win the game.
You win the game, you stamp your flag. If that's how it goes, that's how it goes. Everybody tripping.
They tripping.
If that's not how it goes, I get it. But if that's how it goes, if y'all beat us and y'all plant y'all flag,
Yeah.
and we cool. But if everybody acting up,
Michigan done it before, no issue. They were posing, cheesing up, taking flicks. But a lot of people just said they're showing more fight after the game than they did during the game.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If y'all showed that, if Michigan showed that kind of fight, I mean Ohio State, if Ohio State showed that kind of fight during the game, as the number 2 team in the country, if you would have had that kind of fight during them 60 minutes, y'all wouldn't have been having to do that. So same thing with Carolina, same thing with you're at home, you're supposed to take care of home. So they came in there and put foot to ass.
facts.
And the chat is pointing out Baker Mayfield back in the day, he was going hard with it.
But that's why they hate, Trey Young. When you can't beat me when I need to be beat, and then I throw it in your face, you can't be getting mad. Beat us.
Like you just lost, right? Shouldn't your ass be going back to the locker room or something?
Fact.
The fuck your ass watching us celebrate for? Like that's weird. Like what they doing?
What they doing?
Oh, hey, they about to get the flag, y'all. They about to put the flag up.
Come on.
We'll get y'all sorry asses back to the locker room, man. Y'all got a speech to talk about how we just whooped
Tricked
that
off our
ass.
season.
Like, come on.
Whole season.
How we just tricked it off. Like, well, you still can get in, but still though, you want to better it. So you now you got a harder game.
Yep.
Right? Playoffs thing up, so now you got a harder game first. Because you're going to drop,
On drop.
right? You're going to drop, so
Take your L, man. Take your L.
yeah, you should have showed up. Hey.
It just makes no sense. Like the winning team is celebrating. That's what
they
they
get
do.
to celebrate.
They're gonna
They
try to
celebrate
pull
that
the
game.
shit down. They're gonna run on the field, right? They're gonna mess with you. That's what they do. That's at home. If they upset you at home, what's gonna happen? All the fans, like you already know this. So what is the point of even getting upset? It's a flag in the middle of paint and grass that has nothing to do with you. It was there before you got there. God damn it, it's gonna be there after. So you gonna risk your scholarship? You gonna risk your scholarship on some shit that got nothing to do with you?
Pride.
Your pride tells you that I need to fight you because you wanted to put something in some grass that has nothing to do with me.
Pride is the devil.
Yeah, should have. Hey, man.
By the time practice come tomorrow, wherever hole that was, somebody gonna fix it. They ain't got shit to do with me.
Facts. Whoever started the fight, man, they ass need to be grounded or something.
Hey, man, they team got 100,000 for the schools. That's slapping the ring.
Oh, that was the fine?
100,000 for the
just-
Michigan, Ohio State. Each school was fined 100,000 for their role in the melee. The other thing too, police out there pepper spraying.
Pepper spray.
Man, I'm not getting pepper spray. Man, y'all, that's what I'm saying. It just makes no sense. Let it go.
No, the players felt good because they didn't get fined. Ain't nothing coming out of my pocket. You ain't paying me. I ain't got to pay nothing.
The NILs, we're gonna hit the NIL pockets.
Got pepper sprayed.
They said coaches and parents and whoever's out
Yeah,
there.
whoever, if you was in the line of fire, you was getting got.
blowing in the air out there, dog. Yeah, everybody.
I bet not see no. It better not be no coaches out there trying to throw blows. Like no.
Oh, they was throwing you in.
Are you supposed to throw like?
Oh, them.
This is your scouting report, coach.
Get up there and help them hold
I
that
just got
flag up.
knotted on my head because it's your scouting report.
Go 10 points at home. That's
Only 10?
it was 13-10. Finals 13-10, if I'm
Big
not
10,
mistaken.
though.
Big 10 but still though, you at the crib as the number 2 team in the country.
You got to throw out.
You gotta come, man. Because Michigan been struggling this year. Michigan ain't
No quarterback.
right.
No quarterback. They just run.
Right.
Who?
Michigan.
And Edwards ain't panned out to be who he's supposed to be, so
Shit.
it's tough.
How?
Exactly.
You got 8 and 9 in the box
Every time.
Throw it, please. We're gonna play these guys man to
He
man.
good.
Beat us one-on-one because we know he can't get it there.
Period.
Right?
So we asked the chat, are you a fan of rivals planting flags after a big win? 78% say yes. Look, if we walk in your trap, take over your trap, we do it. We want in your
It's
trap.
our trap now.
It is our trap
You
now.
got a whole game to fight.
Plant this flag.
Fight for it to not happen.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
The worst is when it's turf though and you can't plant it in. You just gotta.
You don't want to do it, just turf. Turf your shit up.
Yeah, lay on the ground. do an angel. Do a snow angel. Do something.
Do a little happy dance in the middle of the goddamn logo. What I give for?
So brings me to my next question. What's the most disrespectful thing an opposing team or player did to you in the game? If you could think back, could be at any point in your no disrespect shot ever. They were humble.
It's just never give him opportunity to be disrespectful. Try not to give him an opportunity.
I guess the most disrespectful thing for basketball is when you get your ass whooped so bad, they put that dude in. They put that one dude in the game that don't supposed to be in the game.
Wow.
He's never played in the game.
him the ball.
And then he gets the ball and score. Oh my God.
On you.
On you! And you looking around.
Right, yeah, they all that celebrate like he won a championship. He got 2 points for the season. Yeah, that's the most disrespectful right there. You want to...
Well, having been in that position, those 2 points mean a lot.
I know.
Your family watching, the work watching.
Well, worse than that is if the guy checks in the game and you're guarding him and the coach says, all right, run it for him. What? Yeah, run it for him. Get it, shoot it, score it. Run it again. And then they say run it again.
In the NBA, it's an NBA player, so you cool. That high school joint,
Really bad.
He's really bad. Like if you don't take the ball from him,
Yeah, nah, it gets bad to the point where probably special ed.
Yes.
Yeah. He been the ball boy for all 4 years.
He called him the
Senior
play.
night. Yeah, they didn't put his ass in. And that motherfucker caught fire.
got the shorts on backwards. Ain't even got the shorts on the right way.
Oh, shit. No, that's the crowd going nuts.
Hey, everybody on the floor.
That's the one you
Referee
don't-
done took a break in
Yeah,
the
that's the one you
bathroom.
don't want right there.
It's like, we ready to go?
The whole crowd screaming his name to get the ball. Everybody looking at it. They saying triple, quadruple screens. Boo, 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 boo. Damn.
Josiah.
Sean, we're supposed to be on the same team.
I didn't have nobody else to say.
You could have said
I didn't have nobody else to say.
You could have said Kenyon.
I'm trying to include you here.
No, I don't want your inclusion. It's supposed to be holiday season. I see what's going on. Somebody getting cold in their stocking. I see what's going on.
I just had to,
I just
the
saw
funny
this
part.
clip recently. It might have been a high school game or a small college game. I think it was a high school game. The kid missed the free throw, and everybody said, "Oh shit, sorry ass bitch." Right?
I think I seen that.
Yo, dog. Hey, listen, man. I died laughing. I'm like, could you imagine being at the parent of that kid at the game, dog? You missed a free throw and they said, "Oh shit, sorry."
High school crowd. Hey, some of them high school crowds be rude.
Oh yeah, they brutal. Trust me. Oh, we was going on the road. Oh yeah, they used to be on listen, dog. Yeah, yeah. Yes. It's hilarious because they creative with it. Oh, they creative.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, they very creative.
How you get all 50 of them to
generation.
say it at the same time? Did y'all just
It usually be like the football team. Yeah.
Nah, they was deep with it. That shit was so funny to me, man.
For sure. Well, let's keep this thing moving. Got to talk some basketball now. So after winning the hardest NBA Cup championship in league history last season, the Lakers are trying to defend their title. Things were looking good with the 2-0 start in group play, but they took a turn for the worse. Last two group play games with Lakers getting smacked by the Suns in a 27-point blowout road loss Tuesday, followed by a loss to the top-seeded Thunder at home on Friday, which effectively eliminated them from advancing to the knockout round. Unfortunately, they will not get to defend that NBA Cup title.
What?
I know, Gil.
Who set our schedule?
Adam Silver. It's a tough
They're gonna
time.
play Utah first and get the easy wins.
So Lakers got a win at the Spurs in between those losses, and we're in Utah Sunday looking to get back on the right track. So after 4 straight games scoring under 20 points with the purple and gold going 1-3 in those games, LeBron got his groove back, finishing with 27 points, 14 dimes, and 5 rebounds, going 12 for 28 from the field. But Brown was 0 for 9 for 3 in the game and is 0 for 15 from deep in his last 3 games since tying Kyle Korver for 7th most made threes in league history. So AD led the Lakers with 33 points along with 11 rebounds and 2 steals. He was 13 for 25 from the field, 2 for 4 from 3. Lauri Markkanen led the Jazz with 22 points and 7 boards. John Collins had 21 and 9, and Colin Sexton finished with 15 and 4. So this thing was back and forth.
Oh, no.
It was back and forth. But Rashad, winners prevail.
Easy.
Bron a little shaky in the fourth quarter. We'll just say that.
Dunk that.
But came through and it mattered.
We ain't doing that these days. Relax.
But got to talk about,
With the left.
yeah. Talk about one of the biggest moments in the game, though. So let's get that clip ready of the last play. Boop. So late in the game, Jazz had a chance to win the game in the final moments. As Colin Sexton tried to put the team on his back, but Will Hardy decided to call a timeout right before what could have been a Sexton game winner. Paul, do we got that clip? Yeah, let's take a look right here. So you hear the whistle right there. You see Will Hardy sprinting past midcourt. It ended up being like 2.5 on the clock when they had
go
some time back. Let's see it one more time.
He should be fired.
Let's see it one more
He should
time.
be fired right here. Right here.
You ain't called it already. What the fuck you
6
calling
seconds.
timeout for?
And you gotta.
What are you calling timeout for?
You gotta advance, right? You can advance it if he was to.
But
to
still,
call
it's-
it. If he wanted to call it, he could have
You want to
advanced.
play against a set defense with 5 seconds
No.
on the clock, 6 seconds on the clock? I don't think so.
No.
So let's watch it one more time.
What you looking for, Gilbert?
Gilbert.
Time 6. Now calls it with 2. Like, yo, bro, what?
So For what it's worth, AD appeared to stop once he heard the whistle and said he would have blocked Sexton's potential game winner anyway.
Probably.
The Jazz did have another chance, but the Lakers came up with a huge defensive stop to get the win. After the game, both Will Harden and Colin Sexton offered their thoughts on the timeout.
Obviously, the timeout, we like to let people go in that situation. When Colin started, he did a retreat dribble backwards, started calling timeout. It's obviously loud. The hope would have been to have a few more seconds than 2.1, but yeah, it's tough.
It could have went either way. At the end of the day, coach felt like I was stuck a little bit and he called it, but it's just one of those. If it goes in, good, but if it doesn't, then I should have called a timeout. So I don't blame him at all for calling it. Just at the end, they switched it up, especially we weren't able to get a shot off at the end, so that's the toughest part.
So Colin Sexton said he doesn't blame Will Hardy for calling the timeout, but do y'all blame Will Hardy for calling that timeout?
Yes.
He with us.
Will Hardy, assistant coach
Okay.
for the San Antonio Spurs
Okay.
since 2016. We talk about certain players leaving organizations and have learned something from the players before them. Will should have learned something from Pop. He was with Boston the last year. 21, 22, should have learned something from who was there then.
Damn, Shaw, you supposed to learn something from a bad coach?
Yeah, all of them. Learn something, learn to do right, learn to do wrong, right? You with Pop for 5 years, you supposed to know time and score. That's a bad decision. So bad to the point where you let the Lakers beat you. You got to take the Lakers down anytime you got them. Anytime you got them. You can't give them,
Yeah, you
Bad.
don't want to play against that defense with 2 seconds to go, man. That's a bad timeout. If you with 6 seconds, yeah, that's questionable too.
You get something off.
You get something off, but 2, yeah, it could have went. AD said he could have blocked. He could have went in. Could have got a shot off. Could have shot a pull up. You don't know, but you don't. It's a bad timeout. To play against a set defense.
Yeah. He said he saw
2
Sexton
seconds.
retreat dribble.
Yeah, he has. So you got to trust your. See, this is the thing. You got to trust your guy in that moment,
Yeah.
right? He retreated for a reason. He saw something. Now I'm like his initial action when he turned the corner, he ain't had nothing. I needed a little more space. I got time.
Do you think Will felt like he had something better?
Obviously, he called the timeout.
So he ain't trust his. He
And-
not trusting this guy. I'll live and die with you doing this in this moment. I'm gonna call a timeout. Figure out.
And he did not have something better.
Yeah, they didn't get a shot off. So
Let me see that one more time.
One more for Gil.
go all the way back to when they first got the ball, please.
Yeah.
Go all the way back when they first. I want to see how much time is actually on the clock when they first got the ball.
I think 8 seconds.
Oh yes, 8 seconds. You got to call a timeout, dog.
8.2. So
Yeah, you got to call a timeout right away.
Call it right there?
Yeah, right away.
And he advanced the
If
ball.
you're gonna call it, you got to call it right now. It's 8 seconds.
Timeout, advance the ball.
Let me see. We
then
can't
you
see
still-
when he was calling it, but go.
But we can't. But
Calling it right at 2.3, I think, at 2.3
go,
seconds.
Go.
he's
So
not
he
in the
said he was
frame.
screaming
He's
for it.
watching now. It's 5 seconds. He's still watching.
He does a retreat dribble right here. Retreat
That doesn't matter. Okay.
right now. He calls it.
So he was
yelling it right there.
He said he was screaming at the refs weren't looking at him. That's why he sprinted all the way to half court.
So it's 2.8.
Hands up right there. 1.7.
No,
I
it
mean-
was, did they win back?
just that angle right there. Yeah, he's gonna get blocked. He could get blocked, but
He gonna get
could-
that off. He gonna shoot a
could-
high floater.
But he could do whatever he wants. Okay, the problem.
He gonna shoot a high float. It's gonna be a goaltend or a block or a bucket. It's gonna like.
All this says is, one, he don't trust. He probably didn't trust his player to get off a good shot. As a guard, he has the perfect guy on him, somebody he can beat to the basket.
Yes.
So you have to give him what you don't have no time. But once the switch happened,
You gotta
there's no
play
more
it.
timeout.
You got to play it.
If I was gonna call a timeout, I would have called it when he passed half court and there's 2 guards right there. He don't have an advantage. But once he started moving and he got the big on him, there's no more timeout. I need to let him do what he's gonna do.
So let me ask you this. So would you have called this, if he had called a timeout, in the backcourt, right? They probably couldn't advance because where he called it, but they got the ball there because he took a dribble already, right?
If I can't,
Let him get a head start. You can call the timeout, right? Give it to him and let him get a head start and go downhill. That's what
yeah, nah. If I'm gonna get the ball exactly right there, then I'd rather him just go like that because
got
the
you.
defense. And I said, like
I'm with
once the timeout comes, all the bigs gonna be in the back. All the
Yeah, I got you. I'm just trying to think of if he would have called a timeout and they would have had the ball in the
As a
back.
coach, I mean, it's easy for us to say. As a coach, is he a left-handed? Does he drive left-handed?
You're not thinking about all that.
But as I said, is his side moving left? Like if this is Donovan Mitchell, I don't even think about calling a timeout because that's the way he wants. He wants to go left so he can do all the step backs and stuff like that. So I don't make that call.
Well, I was about to go there, not because of left or right, but because who do I want the ball? Who do I want to have the ball?
Yeah, who you want the ball? He got the ball in his hand. That's who you want to have the ball.
That's all.
No.
That's the thing
Is that the case? Who's supposed to have the ball? Who do you think he wants to have the ball?
Who did he draw the play? So who did he draw the play up for?
Sexton.
So
Caught the
think
inbound.
about it.
You called the
Yes.
you called the play back for the same guy.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So
It's one
I'm
of those.
thinking you call the timeout because you want your star player to have the ball and shoot the ball, and the reason why he didn't have it because he didn't get the rebound.
Yeah, see, 1 point, because it's all happening so fast, once you let him get past half court, you should just, you got to abort because what happens is,
Because that's what he thinks. That's what Colin Sexton's thinking.
yeah, because 1.6, even if it's 2 seconds, right, whatever play you draw up, he don't have momentum in it,
Yeah.
right? So that means you old school, so you're going to have something where he comes up the lane, then he has to try to turn his body back around to then angle back to the shot.
That he was going to take right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, to do the same shit. So, yeah, it's a bad timeout. If you don't trust him because he was having a bad game, I always like the player to just go, unless I have a great out of bounds play, right? I got somebody who got 46-inch vertical, so I can just throw the shit by the rim, and he's gonna do one of those. Yeah. Other than that, like if you got Dwight Howard or some shit, you throw that bitch out of bounds right to him sneakily, right? Other than that, then just let the.
We got the percentages though. Like when you talk about last second, you talk about all right, who do you get a ball to? You got Colin Sexton moving the way he moving, like you said, the momentum. Like you don't call a timeout and go up against a set defense. When you let the defense make a mistake in that position, like I think, like you were saying, Colin coming down, he's trying to figure out where they're gonna make a mistake because I got 5 seconds to get this. He's not thinking a timeout's gonna be called.
No.
He's like, oh, I got a chance. To make something happen right now. Let me get to the rim. He ain't even thinking to bail him out, to shoot a jumper.
Nah,
He gets to the rim.
he's attacking the rim.
So, I mean, I like his mentality. It's just the coach, I don't think the coach wanted him to take that shot.
He could have jumped into AD and got a foul.
All
He
that.
could have jumped into Rui.
He could have stopped short.
Stop,
Yeah, pop,
right?
Too short.
Um,
Game over.
Get it on the glass real quick, goaltending. Listen.
Even if he got it off the glass, whoever 24 is.
Kels, is that not?
Yeah, right
Yeah,
behind.
that's Kelsler. Yeah.
Yeah,
right behind.
if AD jumps, that's a quick tip back. So,
And 23 going.
but
Yep.
this he's not an experienced coach where they probably been in these
Exactly.
situations a lot. I mean, how many situations has he been in it where he's just like, oh, do y'all?
As a head coach or assistant?
Head coach.
I got you.
That assistant shit don't work.
But you see it.
Assistant coach,
but you see it
just like
though.
this. So, oh, you ain't making no decisions, man. You just sitting there taking all the glory. That's the problem with the assistant coaches. You getting glory off the head coach, and you get put into the fire, and you don't have no experience your damn self.
Right.
So let's talk about the other side of this. Jazz have the 4th worst record in the league right now, but are the Jazz making their Cooper Flagg chase a little too obvious?
Whoa. You see, when you say making it obvious, like they have a choice. Like they have a choice. That's like saying, oh yeah, the Wizards, right? The Wizards look like they tanking. No, they suck. Right? That's just this team sucks. That's all.
They may suck.
There's nothing they can do. They can go out there and play hard 48 minutes, and this might still be the result.
It's just one of those teams right now.
So they ain't got to worry about tanking.
No, they ain't got to tank. They just got to play basketball.
So why do Utah suck so bad? Why? Outside of the fact that it's Utah. Outside of that, yeah.
Is it obvious?
Outside of that. Like, why can't they get no talent down there? Why can't they? So I'm giving you a reason not to use that. Don't use that.
Outside that it's Utah?
John Collins, marketing.
Yeah.
Clarkson,
They all
Kessler.
got traded there.
There are reports that the Jazz are looking to move Sexton and Jordan Clarkson, but
We're going to get rid of the blacks.
That's all three. They only got three. They got three down there. They on the chopping block already.
Yeah, get rid of these niggas.
That's the problem. We see what the problem is.
oh Lord.
They thinking about that. They thinking about their future. Shit. We thinking about ours.
Jimmy for that, we should have got them. Picked the wrong one.
Unserious program. Unserious program. I need a moment. I need a moment to get
It's Utah, dog.
Salt Lake City area is
No,
my
but it's just you're not getting no free agents, man. Just one of them cities nobody's gonna sign there, dog.
Yeah, I mean,
Just one.
what's their biggest free agent?
Nobody has.
Carlos Boozer?
Since Carlos Boozer.
Since Boozer.
Yeah.
No one has.
Everyone else has been traded or drafted.
Yep.
And I can guarantee you, nobody got traded. Like, oh, shit. Hell yeah. Like, damn.
So why you think like dudes like Carl played there long as he did, John Stockton played there long as he, dude, they couldn't go out and solicit nobody in free agency to be like, you know what?
Come fuck with me.
Come fuck with us in Utah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Park City, they got skin, they
Like, huh?
they got musty air.
What?
Musty air to burn your lungs.
Where y'all at?
Where?
Salt Lake.
That's not a good recruiting trip. All right, but let's shift it over to the Lakers.
Yeah.
So Lakers are 8-1 versus teams below 500 this season. 4-7 against teams at or above 500.
Wait, say that again?
8-1 versus teams below 500 this season.
Who said that?
That's
Huh?
the stat.
What you mean? Who said that?
You know what he doing right
Oh no
You know what he doing right now.
What you mean? Who said it?
Like, how is that? Like, when are they calculating this?
Right now, at this very moment.
No, that doesn't work. That's just like when
At this
Bucks-
point in the
When you
season.
say Bucks, and I did the breakdown and said they haven't beat a team over 500, and then it was like, no, they beat all these teams.
No,
not when they beat them.
But you did it in a certain span.
No, I did it when they played them.
We're talking about right now.
Yeah, see, but that's what I'm saying. We are
Y'all
As of
record
right now,
is
as of right now,
y'all record
at this very
is-
moment, Lakers are 8-1 versus teams below 500 this season. So they're
But were they 500 when we played them, though?
Oh, okay, good.
That's what I'm saying. Were they
Goddamn,
500?
Bill.
Were they below 500 when we beat their ass? They could have been 500 when we played them.
What difference?
Don't be trying to play. We beating up on bad teams.
Y'all-
No.
What difference does it make?
It
Y'all
makes
beat
a
up-
big difference.
y'all beat
Because
up
your
on
ass
bad
start
teams.
2-0 and I beat you, and then you go on a 4-game skit. That ain't got shit to do with me.
Josiah.
You was 100% when I
Look
beat
up-
your ass.
Can you please look up y'all wins and losses, please?
I want
Yeah.
right now.
I asked Josiah to do it.
I want to spend Red's money.
I want to spend Red's money. Could you cue the music for this dude for me, please?
All right, so
I didn't-
Lakers wins this season. Timberwolves in the season opener.
Okay, that's
Smacked him. You might recall
below
Bronny locked up
500.
Ant-Man for one possession.
they below.
Locked his ass up.
They've been below 5.
Then beat the Suns, then beat the Kings.
Suns? Yeah. Wait. Oh, that's preseason.
Yeah.
Suns and Kings. Then they beat the Raptors.
You reading preseason shit, Josiah?
No. Regular season.
When did the regular season start?
Tuesday, October 22nd, Gil.
Okay, 22nd.
Okay.
Yeah. So we beat the Wolves. That's a good win.
Wolves beat the Suns, a dominant Suns.
Yep,
So
they were
everybody.
500.
So when y'all beat the Wolves, what was their record?
0-0.
Okay, so
Yeah,
they-
so that counts.
Okay.
That counts, yeah. And then the Suns, 1-1. They 50%.
Dominant Suns team. Beat up-
Kings.
Sent the Kings into a losing streak.
Okay, they was 0-2.
Whatever.
So they on this side.
Beat the Raptors.
They on this side.
Wait, hold on. What was their record? What was their record, though?
They on the losing side.
Man, they was 1-5.
They on the
Beat a gritty Sixer squad. Gritty.
They on this side.
Yep, for sure.
Beat the Raptors again. But
They on this side.
Grizzlies.
They on this side.
Grizzlies was 7-5.
At that time. So
Yeah. See, you see
it's-
where I'm getting at, though.
Spurs.
3 and 4.
Pelicans have beaten the Jazz twice and beaten the Spurs twice.
Oh shit! So just,
Spurs have a winning record, Ken.
but they didn't when y'all played them.
Debatable.
So he want to go when y'all played him.
Wait, no, Spurs was 10-9.
When y'all played him?
Yeah.
Which time?
The first
Played them twice,
Wait,
right?
the last one was the first one. We played them twice. We didn't play them twice.
I played them twice, Gil.
Y'all holding on. Y'all holding on for dear life.
Beat them November 15th,
They was 6-7.
Yeah, they on this side.
and then beat them November 27th.
So we don't know what our record is. You know, that's,
yeah,
so
we
we don't know what it is.
That's neither here nor there.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we do.
neither here nor there.
He just
No,
did
because they're trying to make it seem unbelow. Like they're trying to, you know what I mean? I don't like that. I don't like the way you worded it.
Y'all picking on bottom feeding teams like you always say the other teams doing.
Tough, gritty NBA squad.
Top 30 NBA team like Josiah like to say.
Top 30.
Top 30.
Right,
Right,
they're
y'all.
in the hunt.
It's okay.
So, Gil, how much confidence do you have in this Lakers squad after their first 20 games? We're a quarter of the way through the season.
We're 12-8. Rob. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
12-8. Yeah.
Shad, I see you holding the bat, shaking your hand to discuss.
So we're in a good place. What we about? What, 10, 9, 8?
6 seed,
right?
you know.
Well, one game away from being fifth. Right there. Good spot.
3 games out of first place.
Yeah, see?
Seems like the same
good
spot y'all
place.
was in the last 3 years.
Every year.
No, we are in the playoffs.
Absolutely
Right now.
not.
No?
We are in the playoffs.
Hell no.
Oh, well, I know Darvin over there.
Last
hey,
3 years,
hey, ain't nothing changed.
They've been 8, 9, 10 the last 3 years.
We're holding
We
down the
finished
6th spot.
7 and finished 7.
Yeah, we finished
Right?
seven.
Because
Yeah, we finished 7.
they be like down there and then they end up finishing 7 and yeah.
Everybody's talking about against trash teams. Well, the whole league is trash, other than like 4 or 5
Oh,
games.
is it the whole league trash now?
For the most
Nah,
part.
they wasn't trash when we played them.
All of a sudden.
We sent them to the trash can.
We're going to get to the clip.
What do you, what? The NBA Cup?
No, yeah, we're going to get to that clip. Or we're gonna get
NBA clip.
It's not important.
NBA.
It's not a big
Oh,
deal
we're gonna
anymore.
get to
It
that.
was-
Last year we won the NBA Cup and took a dive.
The inaugural,
we good.
the inaugural NBA Cup was
Yeah,
an
right now,
important
you're right.
thing.
Yeah.
I think that's good for y'all.
I like it too.
I really think it's good for y'all.
What the fuck we need to be in
Not
Vegas
to be
for?
putting in emphasis on this shit right now.
The inaugural NBA Cup was very important for the league.
Yeah.
Lakers won that convincingly.
Yeah, like,
Not
I think it's good.
Second
It's
time
not
around,
important anymore.
Huh?
It lost value.
Nah.
Y'all get back to these regulars.
No.
Vegas and
Kobe would have never, right? We gonna use y'all shit. Kobe would have never.
Never lost.
Huh?
Yeah, no.
Never what?
Never would have lost
Lost what?
the in-season tournament.
Who wants to play
That's
in those
who?
ugly courts anyway, Sean?
That's me. We would have never lost. So we
Kobe
would have
never-
conversation.
Are you serious?
Yeah. About it doesn't
Bro, you know what?
doesn't matter.
You know what
It's not
Kobe's
as important.
teams look like the last 4 years of his
You
career?
know what LeBron's
No, I'm
teams
just
look
saying.
like
You know
right
he didn't
now?
make.
You know what it look like right now?
No, I'm saying he didn't make the playoffs. Are y'all forgetting that he was in the league the last 4 years? They didn't make the playoffs. Y'all just pretend that didn't happen.
Are we acting?
Like, yeah, he would never lose. Yeah, because they never got there. They never got to the playoffs again.
Are we
like
gonna
we watched.
activate?
You remember when we watched them play 60? That was the last game. That was regular season.
Are we gonna
There was not 7 more games after that. That's all I'm saying.
We're gonna.
I don't.
We're gonna activate this.
No, I'm just saying. I don't know how y'all want to. Why we keep doing this?
Oh, because we thought you was a Kobe fan, but now we realize that you're not.
No, it's just realistic.
We've realized.
No, I'm not going to be delusional.
We have realized.
No, just not going to be
Since
delusional.
Kobe has been gone, somebody has switched ships.
No, I'm just not going to be. I'm not delusional.
So,
like
you were delusional when he was here and you was saying he was the best. Now you're not delusional and you're saying something different.
Well, both things can exist at the same time.
Which is what?
That he is a bad motherfucker, was a bad motherfucker, and forever gonna be a bad motherfucker. And
I promote that 100%.
and that they didn't get in the playoffs last week.
like he's acting like, he's acting like I'm saying something like they ain't
not
been in the
making
playoffs
it up.
since 2012.
What was the
Like,
reason?
When did he retire?
What was the reason?
2016.
Bad team.
Or Achilles?
Just bad team.
Bad team.
Achilles.
Okay, but
Surrounding cast.
Achilles don't happen. He goes on to
we don't know.
record 40,000 points.
Okay.
He goes on to do that.
But we don't know. All we can just say is that when we use words that says this wouldn't have never happened under him, his career's over it. So we
Right.
can.
So all
we
we
remember
see-
when Shaq left.
all
We
we
remember
see-
those teams.
But all we see is what's happening right now
No, what
under
I'm saying
somebody
is-
else.
but I'm saying-
But you don't want to say that. You want
No,
to
I'm
go
saying
back
is-
and say Kobe, but we talking about this dude right now.
But no, but
What
you
are we
mentioned.
saying
You
right now?
mentioned.
We're talking
no,
about somebody saying, no, it's not important.
But
It is.
you're saying that
Oh, the
it would've-
NBA Cup is important now?
Important.
No, you said it wouldn't have happened under. He would have never lost.
Yeah, because we don't know. It's a hypothetical. So we're not going to go into hypotheticals. Remember, you don't like that.
But you
So
did.
we're going to talk about reality. I said we're not going to go into it.
No,
I
I'm
brought
just-
it up.
no, but you're-
I brought it up. We're not going to go into it.
So you don't want to bring it? Oh, so okay. So we're going to go back to reality.
Yeah, back to
Okay,
reality.
Back to reality.
Y'all got y'all ass whooped. That's reality.
Okay.
Sit your ass down and watch the rest of the games.
Comfortably.
Thank you.
As we rejuvenate.
So what's reality now? Y'all want to get to the next question?
Is the NBA Cup important to you now that the Lakers?
Yes.
Okay.
What's important now? That the
So
Lakers is up?
important. Who holds up that championship? It's not the Lakers.
Yeah, but I think it's good for y'all though.
You think it's good to not have to go to Vegas in December?
Yeah, just concentrate on like
More
because y'all
important
did after y'all won it last year. Y'all fell off the cliff.
Was it two? We went two like 13?
Like
Yeah,
bad, bruh. So,
Unfortunate event.
So therefore, I think just y'all in 12-8 right now. Is let December y'all can let's. Yeah.
Somebody's like, why aren't y'all talking about JJ the way you did Darvin? I was like, we didn't talk about Darvin bad until after we won the chip, got our hopes up, and then they won 2 for 13. That was it.
The doors fell
Yeah,
off.
the door,
That
yeah.
wasn't Darvin, though. That
But
was
he was-
everybody drunk off the championship brew.
Darvin.
Y'all all drunk like y'all won a real championship, and Darvin like, hey, let's get back to business.
It was real.
Let's get back to business.
Very real champ. There was a trophy, Rashad. There was in the presentation.
Trophies had real champagne.
It was a real fall off.
There was a bit-
It was a real fall off.
Yeah.
That's-
Usually when you win championships, you don't got to come back to work.
Right.
You know?
You're right.
Kind of fucked us up a little bit.
That's what it was. They was drunk. They was drunk.
Literally took a month off, right? Hey, that's that championship celebration, the whole month.
I ain't doing
Partying
shit.
like a motherfucker, right?
Practice.
Imagine J.R. Smith winning a championship in mid-season. They'd be like, yo, J.R., we got a game in 2 days. Like, wait, what?
You got
I still got my shirt off. I ain't put my shirt off for another 30 days.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Bron. So Bron's appeared in all 20 games this season. He's averaging 23 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds on 49, 36, 76 shooting splits while playing 35 minutes per game, which is second most on the team behind AD. So how would you grade year 22 LeBron so far this season? Like I mentioned before, he was coming off that stretch of sub-20-point games. The Lakers were 1-3 at that point. Has said that he wants to try to play all 82 games this season. Gil has released the smoke. Rashad is giving LeBron what I can only deem as a sarcastic round.
No, why would you do that?
Because it looked on
You're
your face.
setting it up.
And you tried to clown me earlier, so
He
I'm just
said-
telling you, we're not here.
Okay.
We're not here no more.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. But it's looked shaky time. Like watching that Jazz game, like I mentioned, I think Brown was 0 for 9 from 3. Even me at points is like, yo, get off the rock. I'm just saying, AD had, what, 31, 33 at that point, only scored 2 points in the fourth quarter.
We've seen this before. We've seen this before.
We're going to talk about that in a second.
We've seen this
Nah,
before.
we can't stop this. We got to stop this trend at Anthony Davis, dog.
Yeah.
We got to stop this trend, bro. We have to. Like, we going to talk to you direct. You got to stop this trend, AD, dog. Like, you
2
too good.
points?
You too good, bro.
Nah, man.
Like, you too important.
31 in the first
2
3 quarters.
Yes.
2 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's unacceptable.
2 shot
I don't
attempts.
know if it's coaching, if it's
shot
you,
attempts.
if it's team, whoever it is, bro. You the man on the team, dog. The dude 40. The dude 40, man. You can't have 2 points in the fourth quarter, man.
Nah.
Like that's like we talked, like this has been a theme, an ongoing theme. You can't do that, dog.
See, this
How many
is when
shots did he get?
This is when you
2
need to be a
in the fourth.
stat chaser. Like, I got 31. I need 40.
45.
I need 40. And then when I get to
can go
40,
get
I
it.
need
Yeah,
45.
go get it. Go
when
get
I got
it.
to 40, I get to 50. Like, that doesn't kick in. There's no way I'm going to have 31 in 3 quarters and then I only take 2 shots in the fourth unless I'm just sitting on the bench.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going for the 4-0.
I think he played 7 or 8 minutes in that fourth
That's
quarter.
the momentum. That's the momentum as a scorer. Like, you don't just stop at 3 quarters and be like, yeah, I'm good. Man, nah.
Yeah, that's it right there.
So this,
Can you know?
how many minutes he play? How many minutes did he play in the fourth quarter?
About 7 minutes, I think.
So,
7, 8
2 shots and
2 shots in 7 minutes.
Why
Is that a him thing?
But so it's both thing. It's whoever played thing.
Yes.
Whoever coached thing, whoever played thing.
Yes.
To be honest.
Yes.
Right? You're supposed to be your best.
But
supposed to be your best
it's
player.
happened under every coach. It's
Yes.
The coach.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
So
what
it's
I was saying about Darvin.
So therefore, that says everybody's included, right?
It is.
It's
Talk about it, man. You got to
it's
talk
the people
about
that's on. I'm gonna start with the people that's calling the plays, right?
Who's that?
Absolute head coaches. Right now, it's JJ Redick.
John
Before it
Redick.
was Darvin. Before it was Vogel. So it's been right, but right now it's JJ. You are new coach, first year situation, trying to establish yourself as a good coach in this league, right? And at one of the most, if not the most high profile job in the game.
Yep.
You got a 40-year-old guy that'll be 40 this month,
Very soon.
which is a great day, by the way. And Anthony Davis has been doing what he's supposed to so far this season. Stepping up to the plate, as we can see, averaging 30 and 11, which is
Crazy.
great numbers.
Very good number.
For him, crazy.
So, JJ, this is your opportunity to really put this team in his lap.
Absolutely.
For him to take over because the guy's 40. This is your opportunity right here. You can't allow that for this man to take 2 shots in the fourth quarter. You did TV last year some of these games in the playoffs where he only took 2 shots, and you talked about this on the air.
Get him.
So how can you be in this current situation and not adjust and adapt to it? And hold on, time out. Hold on, hold on. Throw him the ball.
Right now.
Throw him the ball. Hey, we running turn 5, turn 4, drop this, swing this, drop whatever to get number 3 to basketball, man. This is what JJ Redick should be saying during the timeout.
Absolutely.
Right? IQ, Bron, you on the floor with him. You on the floor with him. You got to go to him. This is, big fella ain't got no shot in a minute. He's supposed to be this cerebral guy, right? He remember play by play. He can run it back to you. Time, score, situation, who didn't shoot it, who passed. This is your opportunity right now to know that the big fella ain't got no shots.
So
Anthony Davis, you got to speak up. Hey, yo. Hey, man, during the timeout, hey, sure would be nice to touch that motherfucker.
Man, bring it this way.
Right? Hey, walk by JJ and when they in they little, be the last one to the bench. Walk by him. Hey, I ain't touching in a minute. You ain't got to put no names on it. Just say it in the coach's huddle, walk by, keep going.
do you need to put names on it, though?
No, you don't. You just say it to the group of coaches. Or how about one of them 17 assistant coaches you got that you paying over there? Hey, you know, stat sheet, they jotting the possessions. They watching it.
So let me give you an interesting fact that I found. In the Lakers' last 5 games, AD scored a total of 6 points in the fourth quarter in 29 minutes of action. That includes some blowouts, but 29 minutes worth of fourth quarter basketball, 6 points, 7 total shots,
Rest my
leaving
case.
3 for 7.
I ain't had nothing else to say. I ain't got nothing else to say.
I'm looking at, he came in the 7:22 mark. Everybody was hitting shots. Once LeBron missed his first shot, or Rui took a shot and LeBron missed, that's when I would ask for the ball. So the real opportunity would have been around the 4-minute mark, where you miss, come on. Because when he comes in the game, LeBron's on fire. But around the 4-minute mark is when LeBron missed, and then Rui took a 3. That's when that next possession said, yo, come on down here.
Or
See, I don't know. See, the problem is, somebody like Anthony Davis, I don't know if I'm sitting him all the way to the 7-minute mark.
no, you can't.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sitting him and
Yes.
like, if LeBron's out, he's playing. Like, he's like, I'd rather him start off the quarter and we're just feeding him.
Especially if you got the hot hand like that. Like I said, 31 in the first 3 quarters.
I don't, like, you're sitting 5 minutes, he's cold, the game is going. It's easy for him to be like, for the blend in.
He playing 36 and a half a night?
Yeah,
Anthony
about
Davis,
close to
right?
36.
36 a night?
It's easy for him to blend in. Like, we up. Like, it's easy to, like, convince yourself, right? Like, we're up, everybody's doing good. I just came in, let me go up and down a little bit and just be there.
And he had 16, I believe, in that third quarter, once they played the whole third.
Why'd he come out?
Yes.
Do you
Start the fourth
Do you
quarter.
ride that hot?
Yeah,
You ride
absolutely.
that hot?
You got 16 in the third.
Play the first three quarters, just keep feeding him. Like,
put him back at the 7-minute mark.
and then put him back in the
You
7-minute
still
mark.
put him back at the 7-minute mark. Let him play 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, take him out.
Bring his
Put
ass
him
back
at
in
the
the 7.
7-minute mark. He got it going.
Y'all don't see the writing on the wall? This LeBron last year, man. So all that.
Cap.
This is last year.
No.
All that shit y'all saying, man, it feel good to the average fan and want to see that type of shit happen, but until LeBron actually step out of the way, you're not gonna see none of that.
Well, then he shouldn't be. Then he can't say he's a star player. You can't say you're a star player if it ain't even got nothing to do with LeBron. You're letting Rui, you're letting Gabe Vincent. You can't bully them.
I mean, hey,
You can't bully them. Hey, bring that shit over. You can't do that.
Kevin Love couldn't do it. Chris Bosh couldn't do it. Now you got AD.
You couldn't bully the people that don't like.
You living in the
So
shadow.
Rui can take 2
No,
threes,
because it wasn't
chuck it
their
for 20.
team. So it was never going to be their team, Chris Bosh or Kevin Love. It was never going to be their team.
Because he's on the team.
But you had Kyrie when Kevin Love was there in Cleveland, right? Then you had Dwayne Wade there in Miami. So it was never going to be for them to be in a situation to be Anthony Davis.
Because LeBron is there.
Yeah, I hear, but they was never going to be in a situation because there was another guy there already.
I get
There's
it.
another guy there.
Yeah, you saying like for the
Kyrie
three.
was there,
So
and
for
then
me,
Dwayne
right
Wade
now,
was there.
LeBron,
There's no reason he shouldn't be.
if we don't give him his flowers, it's like we're not giving him enough flowers for him to just kind of like want to walk away. Like
Well,
we
still
gotta
averaging
we gotta
23 a
go.
game.
We gotta bring more flowers because it's like, to me, it's hindering the game. The stats, the praise, like we get it, and I'm gonna give you flowers because you've done so much for the game. You can't take away the energy he's put in, the hard work he's put in, the blood, sweat, and tears. You can't defy the gravity that he's passed all these greats and he's done all this stuff for the game. You cannot ignore that stuff. But what we're seeing now is a diminishing of the game because a great player will not step aside so other players can be great.
That's not how it works.
I know.
That's not how. I'm sorry. That's not how
it's
it works.
working right now.
You're telling me.
That's how it's working right now.
No, you're telling me.
A 40-year-old's taking 28 shots on my team, and I only got to shoot the ball 2 times in the fourth, and you're telling me that's not the
You're
way it
AD
goes?
right now? So it's AD's
I'm
thing?
just saying,
Okay.
That's
if you want me to take the reins and you're taking 28 shots at 40 and I'm taking 2 in the fourth, I don't want to hear nothing else come out of nobody's mouth except for move the fuck around.
But 28, 25.
Yeah, AD took 25 shots.
He took 25 shots.
I'm supposed to take 35.
You should.
Why am I not?
Why did you take 25?
Because you took them.
So the
You took 25.
6-game stretch,
That's
Yes.
5 games.
5 games,
6 points in 29
minutes.
6 points.
7 field goals.
2 of them was last night.
And you said a couple of them was blowouts, but they were getting blown out, or
So,
they were blowing. So they
smack
got
the
blown
Suns.
out by the Suns.
And then
29
beat-
minutes
beat the
of work to
Spurs by
play
like
for
18,
6
but
points.
They beat the Spurs by 18.
Still close.
Can we just
So it was
accept?
1-1. It was a blowout that he set that they were down,
Yeah.
and there was a blowout when they were up that they hit. So he played the fourth quarter of all them fucking games.
Played fourth quarter all those games. Had a couple of 0-point fourth quarters in that 5-game mix as well.
Sometimes we just got to accept some people just don't want to be the bad guy.
What's the bad guy?
The bad guy. The bad guy.
JJ's the bad
Like maybe he don't want to be responsible for losing games. Maybe he can't take the pressure of dropping this game. Like, I'd rather let the 40-year-old do it because I don't want the responsibility. If we lose, Laker Nation's going to be on me.
You don't have a choice.
I do.
No, you don't.
I let him do it. Let him do it.
No. When he leaves, you don't have a choice.
No, but he's still here though.
But he's still here.
He's still
so
here.
as long
Why
as he's
would
still,
you not practice now?
Because
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Because you're not going to be ready when he leaves. Then
Yeah,
if you don't want to practice now, and you're not ready now, how you going to be ready when he leaves?
maybe it's just you don't want it. Ain't in him.
It ain't.
Maybe he's forever.
You telling me I can,
maybe he's forever Robin.
You telling me I can take 25 shots
I can't believe
during the
y'all
game
are
with you.
contributing this to AD not wanting to take shots.
No,
in comparison to
being
if
the
y'all
guy.
don't get this dude off the court so I can shoot the ball.
No, being the guy.
I am the guy.
No, you a guy.
I am the guy. I am the guy. He refuses to get out the way
Why does it have to do with him?
Yeah.
because he's 40.
He's not, he has no input. Like, he was 40 when I had the first 25 shots, which means I took 23 shots in 3 quarters. He was 40 then, and I got my shots then. LeBron got.
Reed start.
Huh?
Did Austin Reed start? Did Austin Reed start in the game?
No, I don't think.
No, he
He
did.
aged during the game.
Gabe Vincent, Dog Connect,
Was in the game.
No Reeves, no D-Lo.
no Reeves, no D-Lo.
Lil D-Lo.
No Reeves, no D-Lo, LeBron, Rui, and AD.
Win.
Bronny was not available with the left
You
heel
talking.
injury as well.
So you mean to tell me AD got to ask for permission?
That's the problem.
He got to ask for permission for the 40-year-old dude to give me the ball in the fourth quarter? Why is LeBron not the point guard that you say he is to say, give him the ball every time? It don't got to come from the coach no more. I'm LeBron. I run the show here. If this my ship, AD got to touch the ball 8 times in the fourth, every fourth. So, JJ, you're going to have to take the blame for this.
So LeBron took, since AD wasn't in the game, LeBron took 1, 2, 3, 4 shots.
To start the fourth.
He took 4 shots before AD got in. So that means AD was shooting more shots than LeBron James.
28.
Yeah, so 4
13 for 28.
Yeah, 4 of those, AD ain't in the game.
In the fourth.
Yeah.
40 years old.
So this ain't
13
got-
for 28.
So no.
LeBron did have 14 assists in the game.
Now we got to figure out to start the game off. Okay, so let's see. Rui took him a 3, right? The neck got him a shot. Okay, Rui took him another 3. Okay, he took this. So LeBron didn't get a shot to the first 3 minutes of the game in the fourth. Maxey chucked him a 3 up there, right? Let me see. Oh, LeBron got him a little 3 on up in there, right? I mean, everybody's shooting. That's the problem.
Everybody's shooting in the fourth,
Yeah.
except for AD.
Yep.
AD.
So how does that make
So
sense?
we gotta ask. Hey, fellas.
Hey, him?
Rui.
See him?
In the fourth quarter, why you don't like passing AD the ball? When we swing to you, why you want to shoot and not give it to AD? Like, you know what I mean? That's the thing. I think LeBron said it. Hey, motherfucker, I'm open.
Swing.
Right? I think LeBron said it, right?
Or if you ask me where that shit, he'd be like, I looked at him, he wasn't looking at me.
Like LeBron said it, right? Swing. Like, AD might have to say the same shit. Swing. When LeBron give it to you, that don't mean shoot it one more. I'm open.
Yeah, we know you're trying to get Bron assists, but
Like, I mean, you're supposed to be a star in this league, and you're telling me you can't demand the ball. Like, okay, you can't demand it from LeBron, but the other players get the ball too because they taking shots. So you saying when Christie get out there, you can't say, bitch, give me the ball, huh? Rui, you got Gabe Vincent, you can't say, hey, pick and roll. Pick and roll, little motherfucker, let's go. Like, come on. Y'all out there,
pick and pop, and if you don't throw this bitch back.
He mean Oh, he's so mean to me.
Hey.
He talks so mean.
Who?
You know the sensitive ass NBA now. AD, he's such a mean leader. He yells and curses at me and tells me to pass it to him.
Yeah.
It's a punk ass league. So AD can't even say shit to the dudes that he want to say it to because he gonna run to Rob and be like, hey man, you
What he gonna
bullying
do?
me, man.
What he gonna do?
Yeah, what he gonna do?
You think Gabe Vincent's gonna run the Rob?
I don't know. We see him running the
He can't run to his Instagram
Drake
account and
ran-
we gonna listen to him.
Drake ran to the lawyers.
Who? That's Drake.
Yeah. This Gabe.
This is Gabe.
Gabe.
he listen.
He
if
running to somebody.
If he don't show up the next game, trust me, he won't even get fined.
You only play 6 guys. You need him.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
No, we don't.
You do. Who you gonna play in
Tell
front
him,
of
tell
him?
him.
Who else you got?
Huh?
Who else you got? I'll wait.
Okay, he did good last night. Okay, he did good. Who is this?
So AD is second overall this season in most fourth quarter field goal attempts for the Lakers.
Who the fuck is Armel?
Huh?
Yes, that should be.
What?
You said he's second?
Saying LeBron first, AD second,
He
Austin
should be
Reeves third.
first.
He should
But
be
AD
first.
should be first.
He should be first.
But
he's not. But
now,
What's my point?
no,
What's
no.
my
what are
point?
the numbers?
Move
No.
aside.
Hold on.
You have
No.
no reason to still be
what are the
here.
numbers?
What are the
You're getting it.
what is their shooting
attempts.
between the first 3 quarters? I guarantee you, 80's blowing him out if he's only taking 1 or 2 shots in the fourth quarter. So if you put it in the first 3 quarters when they both are playing, what is their shots up? Like that's how you got to do it.
We were getting
'Cause
that
know
information.
one is disappearing in the fourth.
Do we
Like,
ask a question? AD, do you want to take more shots in the fourth? That's the question, because you can't say AD disappears and AD says, hey man, the ball just never find me.
it never find. I mean, shit. If Hassan took more shots than he did, and he's like the 5th option in the fourth quarter on the team.
They found
So
him,
fourth
didn't
quarter field goal attempts, LeBron 97, AD 60.
What?
Austin Reeves 54 this season.
Wait, say that again?
Yeah,
Listen,
okay.
LeBron has played,
Yeah, okay.
LeBron has played 2 more
97
games.
to
2 more,
6.
two more games.
Second
Fuck
and
that.
third.
Fuck that.
Fuck
Third.
that. Second and third place.
AD 60, Austin Reeves third place 54. AD leading the team in field goal
Let me daddy out
attempts.
the light. Bitch, I got a billboard.
Several billboards throughout the greater Los Angeles area.
They call me the Caucasian. They call me the Caucasian Jordan. Damn.
6 less shots.
In AD?
Yeah.
6 less.
Because if you take away the 30 more that's in front of me, he's not nowhere near me.
2 more games though with LeBron.
If you take away the 30 from him, Austin ain't passing the ball to him.
He has to pass it. They have to trickle it down.
Not a chance.
No.
Yes, D-Lo, all them other guys
I
are
can
taking
tell you,
shots.
one thing I'm gonna tell you, one thing for sure, 2 things for certain. If LeBron went out there, Austin Reeves take more shots than
Hell yeah.
today.
So Bron played all 20 games. AD and Reeves
Kyle.
both played 18 games this season. But like I said, AD leading the team in field goal attempts per game at 19. LeBron second at 17. Austin
the
Reeves
first
third.
3 quarters, they featuring him in the fourth quarter. Everybody like my turn.
And he's he can shoot free throws. He can, like, it just,
Sometimes.
like, it's one of the,
Except when the game on the line.
it's just one of those things, man. You have to be mindful as a coach to understand that, like that's what I said, if I'm coaching and I know he disappears in the fourth, I'm gonna start him off the fourth. Like LeBron sitting, anybody that's aggressive, sit your asses down.
Yeah.
Right? We're gonna just run the ball to him, let it, because if he's getting fouled by the time Bron gets in, no heavy lifting. Right? There's no heavy lifting. I'm gonna, while he's in, like treat this motherfucker like Shaq and Kobe. Right? Kobe sitting Shaq, we just gonna feed you the fucking ball. By the time Kobe get in, we damn near in the penalty. Hot Rod gonna do Hot Rod stuff.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. I think we've done enough discussion on America's team.
A.
Not enough, but
I said LeBron James is A. That was the original question. He gets an A+ for being
Plus.
in
Thank you, Gil.
22
A++.
plus.
Okay, averaging 23, 9, and 8 rebounds per game. Thank you. But let's keep it moving. The Lakers are on the road tonight, taking on Ant-Man and the Wolves, and we're hosting a live watch party on Playback for the game. If you want to join the fun, pull up to playback.tv/Gilbert Arenas. That's playback.tv/Gilbert Arenas. If you don't already have a Playback account, it's free and easy to join. You already know Gil has no chill, so it's going to be legendary. Maybe Shad will make a cameo tonight as well to come support. His secretly favorite player. You busy?
For this team is Timberwolves, huh?
You can hate watch. You can hate watch. We need balance.
Got my jersey all picked out.
You can hate watch. Okay. You can hate watch.
Got my jersey all picked out.
Okay. We'll also be checking out other games on League Pass, so come hang with us. And if you ain't got League Pass, then Playback is the plug for you. We're giving away 100 League Pass codes for free $99 if you pull up to the watch party tonight. At various points of the watch party, we'll give those codes out. All you got to do is pull up for a chance to scoop one up. And even if you don't get one, Playback can still hook you up with a free 7-day trial of League Pass so you can join and watch the game with us. So before you tune in tonight, let's take a look back at how last week's show on Playback went.
Ain't gonna laugh your fault.
Oh, whoa!
I said I want a LaMelo jersey, busted ass Kwame Brown jersey. I feel sorry.
Somebody gonna shoot it.
Oh, shoot the first one. No, shoot the first one. That's the problem.
Could you train me in ball if I come to LA?
Celebrity trainer training everybody but basketball players. I don't give a f if Travis Barker can shoot. But if he's the basketball player, yes, sir.
Oh, and you know, you guys had that 54 slander fest last week. My dad told me to tell all y'all, fuck y'all. 54 is a good number.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
54,
Shout out Rodney Rogers as well. It's been some good
Rodney
54.
Rogers.
You got to have a certain huffness to have
It
54.
feels heavy, like,
Debo was nice, but
like it looks heavy. And I got more Kwame Brown jerseys. Just that
I know you do, Gil. But head over
I got the Philly one.
You got to hold, replace all the jerseys. So head over to playback.tv/Gilbert Arenas tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern for our live watch party. It's going to be a great time. All right, well, let's talk about the other team in Los Angeles. Clippers been holding it down while they wait for Kawhi Leonard to make his season debut, thanks in large part to some vintage bucket getting by James Harden. So after dropping 43 on the Wizards' dome last week, the Beard did some cooking against a real team, giving the Nuggets 39, 9 rebounds, and 11 dimes, going 10 for 26 from the field, 6 for 15 from deep, and 13 for 13 from the line. In his last 3 games, Harden is averaging 34 points, 10 assists, and 6 rebounds. So Norman Powell also did his thing, came up with 28 points. He was 5 for 8 from deep. And Amir Coffey and Terrence Mann combined for 28 points off the bench. On the Nuggets side, Joker messed around and dropped another triple-double. He had 28 points, 14 rebounds, 11 dimes. It was his 138th career triple-double, tying him with Magic Johnson. Jamal Murray and MPJ both had 18, and 7 Nuggets scored in double figures. So late in the game, the Nuggets cut the Clippers' lead to 2 in the final moments, but Harden sealed the win by hitting 2 free throws with 8 seconds remaining. But let's enjoy these moments. Into a dome, proving to be a very good home atmosphere still. Reincarnated. He even did the, he was stirring the pot. So are you surprised to see the Clippers playing this well without Kawhi? They won 7 of their last 9 games, currently 7th in the West, but only 3 games behind OKC for the top spot.
So older James Harden with the mentality of the younger James Harden as far as leadership and trying to facilitate, get these younger guys involved. I think it's a good time for him right now. It's a lot of things that I think he likes to prove in his leadership role as he's older, that he doesn't have to do as much, but he can still kind of get it done. I picked him 2.5 threes over higher, and I knew he was gonna go. It was like an insult, like James can't get 3 threes. Like, yeah, I can get that. So I like the way James is playing. I like the way the Clippers are playing. It's not gonna last as long as we think it's gonna last, but just the energy to see that they out there fighting without Kawhi, it just shows a lot of resilience.
Like I said, 13-9, 7th in the West right now. Very surprising. At one point earlier in this season, we were talking about maybe the Thunder snatching that top 4 protected pick from them, but good to see him bouncing back. Kenyon, what are your thoughts on the Clippers so far while they wait for Kawhi to make his return?
No, I like the way they're playing. I said it early in the show earlier this year. The addition has nothing to do with players, but the addition of Jeff Van Gundy
has been huge
to that staff, and emphasis on defense, the way they're playing defensively, I think is the key. We knew James was capable of having big scoring outputs. Not surprised in that, but we thought Gil said he could average 30. I said averaging low 20s and high assists is a good formula, but he's going to need some of these outputs throughout the season without Kawhi.
Yeah. So 22 and 9, and 7 rebounds so far in this season, playing 34 minutes a game.
Yeah, I mean, they're holding it down until Kawhi gets back because we don't know when that's going to be. To be above 500 right now, hey, that's all you can ask for at this point, right? In a tough Western Conference, so yeah.
You think James will win a championship?
No.
Okay. Is this a championship for him? Paul George leaves, Russ leaves, Kawhi's out, and he gets this team to the playoffs.
Made the playoffs in every season in his career.
What I'm saying is this like when we look at his career, and when someone says, this person's a winner, this person's a loser, to look at this roster and he's managing these guys. He has these guys playing basketball that we've never seen. We've never seen Zubac playing like this. We've never seen Powell playing like this. So to have them looking the way they look, is this like one of those things that say, you got to put some respect on his name? Because he could easily just say, man, fuck this. Let me go out there and just chuck this shit, and no one would even bat an eye. Yeah. Right? So the fact that he's averaging 9, 10 assists, passing these guys the ball, making them feel...
Yeah. Here's what Rashad said. This is his opportunity to be a leader, right? Which he's been a hell of a basketball player, and his numbers have been what they was, and people have always questioned that part of it, right? So for him to be in that role now while Kawhi is out, PG's gone, he's older now, so he's looking to do different things and to rely on his guys a little more at times. So I think, to your point, yes, and to add on what Rashad was saying, I think that leadership part is something that he's trying to prove to people that he can be. So, yeah, if he gets to the playoffs, and because we don't know how long Kawhi is going to be out, if he's going to play this year.
Do you bring him back?
You need him.
For what?
The All-NBA. Talent, caliber, player, solid,
if you get in the
contributor,
playoffs, right? I don't think you bring him back just specifically for the playoffs. No, that's a mistake.
Yeah.
So, but if the team was nasty right now, let's say they didn't have a good start.
Come March, right? Just say if he's out through December, starting the new year, we see what the record is start the new year, right? You give it January, because he's got a lot of games in January. Every team play at least 17 games in January. I see where we are after January. Then if it's looking bleak, then no.
No, what I'm saying is...
I'm saying you don't bring him back.
He plays in... Let's say he comes back, plays in January, and he's showing signs.
February, March.
Do you trade him?
Is he tradable?
He's not tradable.
If he's showing any type of...
I don't think nobody's taking that chance.
You talk about goods and services. You like, I'm not buying that if it don't look like
Remember, there's always a dummy that's willing to buy something. You can always trick a motherfucker to buy something, right?
Put some lipstick on it. Still a pig.
Still a pig.
It's a pig. Oh, look through these little goggles right here. Oh, that's a nice ass lady right there.
Still a pig. Speaking of Kawhi, on Friday, Ty Lue said he's back on the court doing workouts. And during a recent episode of his show, Pat Bev revealed a convo he had with the Claw recently.
But I talked to Kawhi on the phone yesterday. He's healing up like a fucking machine. Claw. That's why I got him in my phone. Claw. The league stinks right now. Views are low. I agree. They are waiting on the Claw. I say, tell my boy Jerm, I say, lock the fuck in. He said, I'm going to get right. I'm on the way. Silent assassin.
So good to your point. How dangerous is this Clipper squad with the healthy Kawhi and Harden, or somewhat healthy Kawhi and Harden playing at this level?
Does anybody buy Clipper Vision?
Did you say dangerous?
Huh?
I was trying to get the. He asked
How dangerous?
I was trying to
a
get
little
the
dangerous, a lot dangerous, no danger.
It's a scale.
A scale of danger.
I know you was asking Gil. I just wanted to hear. I just wanted to make sure I had to. No, you said Gil.
to start, but it was a question for the count.
So let Gil answer. I just wanted to make sure I heard the question correctly before I answered it. Okay.
A level. Could be 0.
I mean,
could be better.
Kawhi coming back, yeah, it heightens the team because now you got 2 star players out there, 1 All-NBA player. So, yeah, I mean, they become better than they are now, in theory. But
hypothetically.
Shit, I mean, how many games we gonna get you for, big fella? You know, the views is down. Yeah, they've been down for a minute on you. Yeah, we've been.
You asked how many people have Clipper vision?
Yeah, I mean, he said the views down. I mean, no one watches Clipper games.
I think he's talking about across the league because
I'm pretty sure that
they need the club.
But I'm pretty sure when you are playing, nobody tunes in to the Clipper games. It's just FYI. And just FYI.
Damn.
But if he comes back, cool. If not, it comes to the point where they're at a real standstill. And the standstill is this. Moving to your new direction that's rebuilding, are you going to rebuild with both your superstars and you got to figure out to get rid of them? Or you have Harden playing his last days and making these guys better for his exit? Or do you want Kawhi coming back playing his last days? Like, who's going to put you in a better situation to move forward with? That's really how you look at it. Like, if you can get something right now for Kawhi, he was all NBA last year, so somebody's going to bite.
Yeah.
You're going to get big biters at Kawhi to bring back some new pieces that you can bring in and say, all right, this is my rollout plan, right? Versus, James Harden. Because
Kawhi under contract this season and the next 2 years after that, he signed that 3-year, $150 million deal last year.
You can trick Utah to get rid of marketing. You can trick a motherfucker, trust me. You can trick Detroit out of some shit.
It seems to me that the Lakers and the Clippers are the same team.
Whoa, relax, bro. Relax, man.
You know why?
On the
Don't
verge
even
of
put that
greatness?
in the same.
Both of them? Okay, you think both of them are headed?
James Harden is Anthony Davis.
Whoa, broski. Whoa.
James Harden is the star on his team. He's without his other star, right?
He's smoking. It's the opposite of
the role players for the Clippers, right, are holding the team together. The role players. James Harden is being the facilitator. Older in age, similar to AD. AD could be in the same position to do what James is doing, becoming the leader of the team in which he was brought in to be the leader of. Kawhi, yeah, you got here before I got here, but you can't stay healthy. So, listen, let me do it. Let me do it with less. Let me do it with less. Let's show you how we can do it with less. Let me be the focal point. If you're unreliable and you can't get it done and they trade you and they give us even more reliable pieces, I think we can get somewhere. But if we can't get nowhere you being unreliable, what the fuck are we doing? It's the same thing with the Lakers.
Yeah, you just got it mixed up, though.
Regardless.
LeBron, who's reliable.
But LeBron's not the young guy.
He's
not the young guy.
That should be the point.
The young, proven guy.
That the 4-year-old has to be the most reliable player on the court, that's the bad part.
Yeah, it's bad because the NBA's trash. You got a 40-year-old holding the team together and don't want to hand it off to the younger guy.
No, he can't. It's like he can't.
So Kawhi,
right?
You can't
like if I say, yeah, take the wheel, and like we've been driving, and I'm like, all right, King, take over, right? Oh shit.
See?
He's been he's been watching,
crash,
crash.
Yeah,
that's what happened. And that's why he don't want to give it. Right? That's the reason I can't give it to him, because he sleep. Like, yo, can you take it? Here, huh? What happened? I'm trying to give you the wheel. I'm tired. I want to give you the wheel so you can drive forward. And you sitting on the phone. You've been smoking, drinking. Like, LeBron's like, yeah, I don't know if I want to give you the wheel to this car.
But like James, Kawhi didn't have a choice to give him the keys at this point. Kawhi has to give James the keys. So there ain't been a place like that for the Lakers where I got to give you the keys. Here you go. James is in a better position to show his leadership. And that's why I'm only giving that reference, because it's like they're both high-level players. One is given the opportunity right now to show his leadership after his talent has faded a little bit. The other is sitting behind somebody else who's way older than him. So he's waiting for opportunity to do what James is doing to show I can be the leader of the Lakers, and James is I can be the leader of the Clippers. I think it's both the same kind of message.
Okay, but that's the problem, man. How long does someone sit aside while you're not being aggressive? Like, how many minutes can you sit there and before it kicks in, like, oh shit, we gotta start. We still gotta try to win this game, y'all. Everybody go back active. Like, I mean, like, it's like, how long like, he came in the game. You're not warm yet. Okay, got it.
What's the difference, though? The difference is James Harden is the point guard. He can facilitate who gets the ball. AD not bringing that bitch up. He can't be like, hey, man, the point guard do that. That's why James is good at this position, and Kawhi wouldn't be able to do what James is doing because he ain't a point guard. He's a guy who gets the ball, puts it in the basket. James makes everyone feel like they have an opportunity to be a part of the game.
Man, I understand what you're saying, but I've never in my life, this must be hard to do. Yo! Bring that bitch over here.
Rudy does it.
Bring that bitch over here.
What they do to Rudy?
Right? Like
Rudy Gilbert. Hey!
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah, that's Rudy Gilbert.
Hey!
I don't give a fuck what you said.
They just look at him.
Yeah, we don't speak English.
But you said
I'm
it don't happen. It literally happens.
But that makes sense. We don't speak that language. But what I was saying, he gets the ball more. He's more aggressive than AD in the fourth quarter, right?
Don't do that. Don't do that. That's your man. It's the Lakers.
No, what I'm saying.
You got to talk to him.
Come on.
You talk to them.
Be honest.
He calling your phone after this.
When we watch the game, who looks more like they want the ball in the fourth quarter?
Okay, that's different.
Okay,
That's different.
that's all I'm saying.
He don't never get the ball, though.
But he never get. But who looks like
He wants it. Yeah, he wants it. Yeah.
It comes to the point where I'm like,
Throw
just
it
get
to
that
him.
motherfucker
Just
the
throw it
ball.
to him. Just throw it to him one time.
Like, I'm starting to feel bad
Throw
for
it to
goddamn
him.
Rudy over there. Like, come on, man, y'all just.
He just walk around,
like
turn
he's
the back.
ducking in every time. Hey, no. Like, come on, man.
He turn around like, man, they won't give me the ball.
Like, I'm starting to feel bad. Like, man, just throw that motherfucker the ball, man. He getting open, man. Like, this damn shame down there. But that's what we want to see from AD. Like, come on, man. Like, at least want it.
Well, think about James.
Let me ignore you for it to look bad on
James played lethargic with the other two players. That was there until they started to just. Once they're gone, James is starting to play like he's like, bro, I can do this. This is the best part of my game. I couldn't do that with y'all guys because y'all want what I got. I got the ball. I'm a playmaker. Let me be the playmaker.
So you gotta ask that question, man, because like outside of LeBron, when you talk about everybody, like, why are the other players ignoring him?
Yeah, that's
like that's
big
what, you know what I mean.
That's
like
a big question.
Like,
That is the biggest question.
because I'm
Like,
sorry. Like,
there's no respect.
You got Shaq and Kobe, right? There's no way, right? If Shaq's on the court, Kobe's going to allow the other three to ignore him. That's not going to happen, right? It's. You remember the Joe Johnson them? You got Joe Johnson on the team, and you had Jamal Crawford.
Paul Millsap.
Yeah. Jamal gonna be like, hey man, listen, bring that shit to me. And then you got Joe whispering to, hey man, look, I don't give a fuck what you do. Last 5 minutes, bring that shit to me. Yeah. Like, so you got Teague out there like,
Who do I give it to? It's my time. Let me shoot.
Sorry, Jamal. Like you gotta, Joe, fuck it. Right? Because you already know both gonna whisper who getting that ball. Yeah. And that's really how it's just. So it's like, come on, man, like, you gotta want it for you first before I can want it for you. I mean, because I see somebody who don't get the ball still call for it.
Facts.
Every game.
Facts.
Rudy ass gonna be out there every game. Jumping his happy ass in the lane every game. Gonna cause the 3 seconds.
For sure. Give it to me. Give it to
3 seconds. And then look at you like, should have passed me the ball.
Throw it in here.
It becomes a point like, I mean, shit, he is defensive player.
Whose turnover is that when you do that? When you get
whoever got the ball.
Rudy? No, it's not. It can't be.
Whose turnover is that? Teams?
3 second?
Ooh.
Is that the dude with the ball? It can't be.
It goes as a team turnover?
Might be a team
Yeah.
joint.
Is that a team turnover?
So we will look that up, but you talked about Harden's influence and impact and maybe not getting the respect and love he deserves. So Nets guard Cam Thomas, only 23 years old, already a certified bucket getter. Thomas made an appearance on the Draymond Green show with Baron Davis recently and had this to say when asked whose game had more influence on his generation between Harden and Steph.
I think we really gravitated towards James because James was doing the ISOs and like breaking people down one-on-one, scoring the 40s and 50s. I think Steph really changed the way teams wanted to play the game of basketball, shooting the threes, the pace of, the pace y'all play at, just moving around without the ball. I think Steph really changed the way the teams around the league try to play. James really changed the individual play of, players like the ISOs, really me, just the ISOs, the handles, step backs, shooting tough shots, just the foul drawing, just all that stuff. I think James really changed the individual skill of how players wanted to play the game.
So, Gil, I see you. First, we'll get to that discussion in a second. Your baby photo is on the ornament.
Yeah, where y'all get the baby photos from, man? Did you see this? Oh, I didn't notice that, man.
Baby photos on the ornament.
Ain't got no baby photos of myself. Look out.
That ain't
oh, happy as shit.
That's not me. That is not me. That is not me.
Oh, happy. Look at her.
That is not me.
That's a badass little kid right there.
Who, me?
I ain't see your face.
You already know you up to
my
something.
God, demon kid.
You already know you on demon
Little
time.
Omen. Pushing people down steps.
Well, let's get back to that Cam Thomas clip. What's your reaction to Cam Thomas saying Harden had more influence on players while Steph had more influence on teams? He was talking about his generation, looking at the two players. He more emulated Harden style because of ISOs and.
Oh, okay. I hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
We focus on us and not, or me. It's focus on me and not us.
Fuck the big three.
Like when he said it, you're like, wait, what? Because you have every kid growing up, like AAU, everyone's chucking threes, right? You have that going on, but when you look at everybody has the bag, it's not Curry's bag. It is a version of James Harden's bag, right? The zero step, all that stuff that was created, the zero step, the two steps, the double step back, all that really came from, it really did come from James, right? When you see it translating, like, I guess people feel they can pick that up versus being Steph. Because that's harder, because to be Steph, you had to start that shit at an early age. Like that, you can't just be at 16 years old saying, I'm gonna be like Steph Curry. Sorry. You're 6 to 7 years too late of that. You need to start those training sessions and working on your shot at about 8, 9, 10 for you to be a deadly shooter like that.
Let's talk about the reality though.
Huh?
About 7.
Yeah.
No, I'm just my son about to be 7.
Hey, Cash out there, man. Cash was in the wind. I'd see him took a jump shot, wind down there, blew him up. Like,
Yeah, my 6-year-old out there shooting on Thanksgiving.
shooting on Thanksgiving, wind
Cold outside.
blowing.
He don't want out there
10
shooting.
foot?
Yeah,
Wind blowing though, like it's blowing out there.
he's shooting.
He out there in the terrains. The basket right there. He like, okay.
Trajectory.
The reality for me is like Steph Curry showed you that it's a lot more energy exerting to play the way that I play in comparison to getting your one-on-one move off and shooting the three. Like Steph being able to move without the ball, the way that he does exerts a lot of energy. And a guy like Cam, like imagine him playing like Steph right now. He was out there in Brooklyn running around, coming off back doors and all that. Like his points per game would go crazy because he has more to his game than just a me versus me step back. Right? That's where our game has evolved to, where a guy like Cam can get on here and talk about how his individual game is better than the team game. Now, we gotten away from team.
I think Cam more just from an offensive standpoint.
No, he's saying that Steph Curry, the way Steph Curry played, made teams change and want to be like that versus like
all the kids that shoot from half court.
Yeah,
it's cap.
But that's why they shoot so many threes, because they go to state.
The biggest cap ever. It's just because he has a preference of liking James Harden compared to Steph. Everyone likes to bring their preferences in and create a divide with what everyone else likes in their own opinions. You like Steph, it's because Steph shoots a bunch of threes and he wins championships. You like James because he scores 60 and 15, and he gonna give you what you want, 7, 8 threes. It's a preference. But what leads to championships and what doesn't, that's the difference to me.
I think Steph has had more effect on the game individually and team than
Or
James Harden.
players a copy?
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
The
Caitlin Clark.
overall game,
Caitlin Clark.
not just the NBA game, the overall game of basketball,
Steph.
not just the NBA game.
Yeah, we're talking about that younger generation of hoopers.
Just the overall game of basketball, Steph Curry has had an individual impact on the way teams play and individuals play.
Facts. Straight.
It's hard. It's
because everybody don't have that scoring ability like James.
Right. To hit those, those moves.
See, I think just the moves itself. When you're looking at like trainers, right? And trainers are teaching moves. They're teaching everything James Harden brings to the game.
Yes.
Right. So when we're talking about packages, they're bringing the package. I think what ends up happening is we want to say Curry because of all the threes that came in, but I think reality kicked in with him. And I think when people's like, let's be like Curry, they realize they can't.
I don't think they realize.
I can't.
They haven't. They can't realize.
No.
I could shoot a 3 and they could potentially go in, and I could say Curry.
But see, that's not Curry.
And it's not, but it's like Curry.
But that's what I'm saying. Because you want me to be like Curry, and then I gotta watch Curry, and then I gotta do everything Curry do. I don't like that because I don't want to be in shape like that.
That's what I was just saying. The energy.
Like him running around on screens. I don't want that part of Curry.
It ain't that part of his game.
Exactly. That is the influence.
No, they just want the 3.
And that's the biggest influence over.
But see, that's what I'm saying. It's hard because they're not shooting the Curry through. They're shooting the step back James.
But wait, the James
because he's shooting. Remember, he's doing the same thing.
The James package you're talking about, as a hooper, you can't go out there and start from the beginner session and go right into a James Harden package. James Harden's package is elite.
No.
It's for elite players only. But you gotta be elite to know how to pull it off, get it off, and pop.
But when you're looking at trainers, when you're going to all these trainers and all these kids in the NBA, all these, what are the trainers teaching them?
Yeah, I'm just talking.
They're not teaching them movement, running around, come off, do the screen. They're not teaching that. They're teaching them everybody from. I got 12 players. Everybody get to be James Harden today.
But you got a kid in high school. What's happening during them games?
Triple teaming?
Triple team?
No. How is everybody playing?
There's a lot
they
of threes.
They want to shoot threes.
It's a lot of. The game you didn't come to the other day, I went and watched Wesley play.
I was doing a playback.
You was doing the playback.
Watch party.
You was doing the watch party. You were working. I went to the game. The team that they were playing at North Hollywood, it's a kid that shot this motherfucker. He was
letting it go.
Bottom. But I'm like, why is he? As soon as he got ready, I'm like, oh, you know
Block
me.
that.
I'm like, hell no.
Block that.
Schwarshup draws. Every time he catches, no matter where he was catching it from, he cocking that thing. He shoot like Maricola from the one to shoot at. Yeah. He cocking it and knocking that bitch down though. And I'm like, and everybody on the team though, they just searching that line. It's like everybody, and everybody on the team, nobody was taller than 6'1".
Yep.
You see, I don't look at Steph. See, I think when I look at Steph, I don't see just threes.
Me neither.
Right? Like, if you're just going to shoot a three, you're more Klay Thompson than
because
you are.
Because he broke the record, right? Because people don't see the way he finishes around the rim.
They don't see his his game.
Because in the game, you just shot 9 for 17. You shot 9 for 17, and 8 16 was.
Yeah, but
you shot 16 threes.
But we're watching. But when we watch Steph, we know it ain't like everybody's more Klay Thompson than they are Steph Curry. You're just catch, shoot threes. You come off, shoot. You're not moving around. You're not setting screens. You're not back flowing, passing, cutting.
But I'm just
you're not. That's that.
No, but
like, so I look at it like that.
Yes, I absolutely. But I'm talking about the masses. You have a basketball IQ, you watch the game at a different level, right? You watch the totality of it. You know what Steph does to get open. You relax, I'm going back door. You do this, I'm a screen slip. Screen come off this, I'm a screen slip at this time. I'm a screen come off this time. I'm a screen come off this time. I'm a screen slip it. I'm gonna go act like I'm gonna set it. Then he do it all of that. They don't see none of that shit. They just see when he come off that motherfucker, dribble hand off Draymond, drop that bitch off, and he let that bitch fly. That's all they see. They don't see what he did to get to.
They're both in the same generation.
Right.
Like when James Harden was shooting, when he was in averaging 34, chucking threes, so
Yes.
They both got an argument for it.
Absolutely, they do.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
they both got an argument
So I think it's a mix of both. It's the boom, boom, boom to James joint to get to the three. But it's Steph, everybody's seen what Steph did at Davidson from their own and what he did to be successful in college, how he shot the ball then. And then you look at a guy like Trae Young came along, and then it's stacked, right? It's a small guard that can put that bitch in a basket at an alarming rate, and it's a lot of threes with it. Damn the fact that he handles that, got that bitch on the screen, and you can't take the ball from it.
Like they're not taking the part. They're not taking the part that makes Steph shot.
Yeah.
Like what makes his shot, what makes him get this off is everything else.
Because they can't.
The dribbling, like his dribbling is fucking immaculate, right? Like how he's making people fumble over shit so he can get the shot off. Right? His endurance, another reason to get the shot off.
Off-ball movement.
You just going from 3 to 3, that's not Steph Curry.
Would you want to be a guy that's an isolation one-on-one guy or a guy who is embedded inside of the team format?
Which one would I rather be?
That's the question right now that we're dealing with in the NBA. Are you an individual star that has a package? What package does that have? Because think about this. Steph Curry doesn't go get his shot off against that point guard that's in front of him. Switch, big, bump, get my shit off. Every time that happens, you see, Steph don't want that one-on-one matchup with that point guard because it's harder for him to get his shit off on him. Because it's a matchup.
I beg to differ.
Now, when you cross-match, just like with James, James is better one-on-one with a guy his size because that's what he do. And if you switch me on a big, it's even worse. Everyone looking at this package like, I need that in my game if I'm gonna be good. That's a new package, 2K. Unlock that level. Oh, I got the James Harden now? Oh, I'm about to kill him. But you don't got the Steph, so you don't even know what to do, and we stop that. We load up on this. What does James do? We seen what James does when you load up on that.
Yeah. I think, like you guys said, both are elite. The problem we see a lot of that younger generation, right? They don't understand Steph's off-ball movement and how he gets those threes. Same thing with James. They don't understand how much work you have to put in
to get that.
To be able to have
like Steph,
that bag.
Now the thing with someone like Curry, when you say I'd rather have Curry's package. The one thing that you need with Curry's package is smart players around you.
Yeah.
Also.
Yep.
To understand movement, understand like, because if you got a bunch of selfish dudes that's one-on-one.
Yeah, can't see me when I'm
like, man, like you sit here and pass it and then you backdoor the pop and this man with this way and I'm like, shit, jumper, you done fucked that all up.
All of it.
I'm finna
you have a whole bunch of pools on your team.
I'm finna break it down even more simple than this. If your depth perception don't let you throw this motherfucking pillow from me to Rashad, I throw this bitch over his head every time.
Yeah. Yeah, terrible.
That's what makes this man elite.
Yeah.
His depth perception, his eye, everybody don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
Select few.
Yep.
Have that. So it's all of those things and that and the conditioning, the work. Man, it's so layered to be what Steph is. And people are just taking a small part of it and then ran with it. And everybody don't have a fraction of that one thing. Right? Damn the other stuff that's on the list.
Yeah.
They don't have a fraction of the shooting part of it.
The shooting. Mm-hmm.
So you doing things and trying to perfect something that this man has is multi-layered.
Yeah,
it ain't just. It's
Not sure. So we asked the chat, who's more influential? 78% says Steph. 22% said James Harden. But Today's podcast is brought to you by Via Hemp. Restore your zen and embrace the natural power of hemp this holiday season with Via. This holiday season, unwind and recharge with Via. Whether kicking it at the crib or outside with the homies, Via's premium THC and THC-free gummies will help you find your perfect holiday balance. Via is well-renowned for their award-winning THC and THC-free gummies and vapes, THCA flower, soothing topicals, and calming drops, all crafted with the highest quality hemp sourced from trusted, independently owned American farms. And the best part, Via legally ships to nearly all states in the U.S. in discreet packaging directly to your door with a worry-free guarantee, no medical card required. So if you're 21 or over, that's the most important part. If you're 21 or over, check out our link to Via's website in our description and use code GIL for 15% off. Products range from 0 milligrams THC to 100 milligrams THC. So Via Hemp can fit any mood you're in for. So.
Hey, you said 100?
Yeah. I don't do all that.
Damn.
I don't play those games, King. I don't play those. I'm an old man now.
Oh, somebody go.
The crew has sampled the product.
Dopamine lean, boy, you take 100, you ain't used to it? You take a whole 100.
The crew has sampled the product, enjoyed the results so far.
Beetlejuice.
Absolutely.
Made that mistake on
seeing monsters.
Beetlejuice.
Made that mistake on Thanksgiving. It was still thankful though.
What? You go nod or wherever you man.
What was that percentage on James Harden?
78 to 22.
Damn, boy.
I don't know. It has to be closer than that because you gotta remember also all the rule changes that happened in the NBA in the last 5-6 years has been because of him. Every rule that has came into the NBA.
That's just the NBA.
The step, all that like foul baiting and all that pump fake. It's just it's to get rid of. It's to stop him.
Yeah,
But look,
you were talking about 450 players.
Yeah. Steph Curry shooting
talking about the
threes
game.
in the playoffs.
So we're talking about the game.
He's winning championships.
No, what I'm
shooting
saying-
threes.
We're talking about the overall game.
Steph.
No, I get that, but what I'm talking about, he's bent the rules so much that the league had to change all
That
its
doesn't benefit his
to the point that
influence,
they had to make an
Yes.
emphasis in high school. Say, wait, hold on, there's no gather step here. Like they had to redo all the rules and say, because all these kids is doing the
But the
gather
rules
step
didn't
Because there was a travel.
in high school
Because
had to
there
come out.
was a
But that's what I'm
travel.
saying. But high school had to come out and say, there's no gather.
Because our rules never
rule
changed.
here. Huh?
High school rules, all they say, our rules have never
Never changed.
Our rules ain't changed.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. It trickled
You
all
can
the way
still
down
foul bait.
because all the stuff everybody's doing. I said, wait, hold on. That's in the NBA. This shit don't work in college and overseas. There had to be these
Let me ask you
these portals to show this is.
Let me ask you this. The James Harden move, the step back, if it's considered a travel, how many kids are going to do it and get called for a travel before they stop doing it and just shoot a three like Steph?
How many has?
How many would?
I don't know.
If I'm coming down and I try to do the James Harden and the ref say, boop, high school ref, boop, travel. How many times I'm going to get called for travel before I just be like, I should just do the Steph.
2-3 games.
Just do the Steph.
Rashad, the most important thing in that is high school refs. So
Yeah, he gonna call travel on the
They
snake.
bad.
But it look crazy,
that's
right?
what-
If it don't look natural,
They
normal,
are
we're gonna call it.
bad.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking about like then they changed rules of foul
with you.
baiting, all of that. So it's-
He's an elite. He's an elite. He
But
changed
that's
it on
only
the
in the
elite.
NBA, though. We look at the overall game. That's only in the
That's what I'm
NBA.
saying, yeah.
Right? If we were talking about the league itself and you equate that, then yeah, I give you that.
NBA, the NBA influence.
The
Yeah, but
NBA
we're talking about that
influence,
younger generation
the
coming-
younger generation on like the overall game, like
Steph Curry, by
yeah,
far.
the other rules haven't changed because of James.
Yeah.
It ain't changed. They ain't figured that part of the game out yet. Because these high school referees, you watch this shit, they bad.
And if we seen,
No, I'm just saying,
more
you
players
just
do it.
realize how much shit he brung into the game.
Yeah.
Like, right? Like, when you really, like, sit there and just back up and say, man, that type of Euro was him. That drop step, boom, 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 like, you start realizing, like, he brung about 6 to 7
He didn't bring-
things that, like, he perfected into the game that made the rest of the, like, players want to do.
I seen Ticket do this from the big man. From the big man.
That was Tim Duncan.
Man, that's a Chauncey Billups.
He taught me like
That's a big
he
shot.
taught me like when you in the because I used to be in the post a lot. So he's like when you in the post, Chauncey definitely done it so many
Tim
like
was doing it all
Detroit,
the time.
but it's debating them to reach.
Yeah.
Bring it out, boom, boom. And Ticket was like, hey, you get stuck down there, just bring that bitch out, go up. See James do it with the Euro, it made it way different. Because you got because D Wade stole it from Ginobili, and then he made it feel different. Then James is like, shit, I'm left-handed. Just like Ginobili, you can't never get to this.
Well, they all stole it from Elgin Baylor. You can go on YouTube.
I don't know how they stole it from him because I seen Dominique Wilkins do it and they call it travel.
The Elgin step.
I was like, he was just boom, boom, like that's damn.
Sheesh.
Elgin Baylor was getting that off in the 50s and 60s.
The 1-2.
Like it just Dominique just went, You used to jump off two, motherfucker. That. All this single foot shit.
Go back to two.
Yeah, go back to two. So I look normal to me.
All right, we got to talk about an unfortunate situation going on in the league right now. Last season, Wizards forward Kyle Kuzma had jokes for the Pistons during their record-setting 28-game losing streak. In the midst of that streak, Kuz tweeted the following. He said, at this point, it's like, don't be that team. You know, got some laughs. But what did he see? 41 million impressions on that tweet. But after win over Washington last month, the Pistons got their get back. They posted this tweet saying, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, size. At this point, it's like, don't be that team. And now the Wizards find themselves in the midst of a 14-game losing streak that saw them suffer through a no-win November. We have the graphic to prove it. That's right. The Wizards lost all 14 of their games. Currently a league worst, 2-16 this season. Hey, be good or be good at it. And that's not.
That's some real man shit right there.
That's a lot of L. It's like a real man to lose 14.
Yeah, man, they really like you. When we say no nut November, they really took it to the extreme. Like we've never seen it in a professional setting before, where you ain't busting for shit. There you go, right there.
They ain't just losing. They ain't just losing.
They lost.
They getting their ass.
Well, they ain't.
Okay, so like I said, Wizards lost all 14 of their games.
The closest game was 9.
So here's a look at their next 15 games this season. As a reminder, the Pistons have that 20.
Wait, hold on. They like when Detroit lost, it was like it was winnable games.
Yeah,
Yeah, they lost a whole bunch.
Whole lot of close games.
Yeah, this is true. Well, let's take a look at their next 15 games. Like I said, Pistons 28 straight losses in the season. So hard to see many wins in their future, but they do have 2 games against both the Hornets and Pelicans. With the Sixers game on January 8th potentially serving as the Dookie Bowl.
Oh, that's late.
Where they could set a new record for most consecutive losses in a single season.
They might lose all of them.
Are the Wizards in jeopardy of breaking the Pistons?
They can lose all them games up till they play New Orleans.
They got them twice.
And then they go to New Orleans. They're going to lose at New Orleans.
They might be healthy, but
they're going to lose at New Orleans.
There's only one team I seen that they possibly can beat. December 21.
Yeah,
I knew that was Doc and this bitch like, yeah, man. Shit, it's vacation time.
The Bucks have turned a corner. I've been very successful.
They turned it just like.
So they got their December schedule already. They ain't got no cup games. That's funny. They had their shit
knew
made
that
already.
That was
like realistically.
They can lose all them games.
They
can definitely, they can lose all of them.
Yeah. Unless you get
They
like
got Charlotte at home.
Unless like
LaMelo don't play. They got Charlotte.
Yeah, that's that LaMelo don't play. You
That
fuck around. Memphis, Ja don't play. Maybe.
They got Charlotte twice in there, so that's a. But they,
See, the problem is they don't. Are they the only team that don't have? One of the only teams that don't have an actual star player.
Yeah.
Wizards is probably the only team that don't have like a legit like you're the next upcoming or you the star player. They got.
That's why they got the #1 pick. Or number 2 pick last year.
Alex Sarr last year.
My bad, number 2 pick rather. No,
like you. shit, even, I mean,
If you had to start, you would.
is marketing, like,
Jordan Poole averaged 21 this
no,
season.
So
that's
you
not-
wouldn't need the number one.
like market.
21
like,
points, good.
where is marketing compared to, where's
averaged
marketing
16.
compared to Poole? In marketing, I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so, like, you don't, like, it's one of the only teams that don't have that dude.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
Portland, yeah.
Same. He's like Jordan Poole.
Yeah, Portland. Okay, so Portland, yeah. Portland.
I'm just saying.
No, Portland. No, dead ass.
It's the same. Hell of a talent, but.
Yeah.
He's a hell of a talent.
That's rare in the NBA, right?
Well,
Because some guys just be stuck.
And
Averaging a whole lot of points,
And then, but they don't.
be in the bottom.
And the basketball guys might send their ass to worse than Detroit, just to make it look.
Cause you know, that's what happens.
Bad.
When tweets don't age
How many have they lost so far?
They are 2-16 this season. Their only wins against the Atlanta Hawks.
How they beat them?
They beat the Hawks twice.
Beat the Hawks twice back to
They're the
back
only
games.
team to beat the Cavs twice and lose to the.
But yeah, the Hawks are the only team that they beat the Cavs twice in back-to-back games. They also lost to the Wizards earlier in the season in back-to-back games.
Kuzma and Jordan Poole are both champions, huh?
Yeah, but we know that there's a difference.
Don't be hitting me with the butt. Don't do that.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Don't
you know,
do that.
being a champion as the fourth option is not really, doesn't translate to you being a champion.
Really?
What is a championship?
You can get your own team and then bring in that championship mindset. Right? Like, I mean, you didn't go to sleep early. Let's just be honest, right? It's not like Jordan Poole was going to sleep looking at the goddamn, like, yeah, I need to stop him. I need to do this. Like, he slept normal, right? He played video games all night, came in, you know, Steph doing Steph, Draymond doing Draymond, Clay and them, and then he come in, hit his little 15, playing regular basketball. Hey, come on, we know. We know there was no sacrificing.
We saw it
We watched it.
when he got to Washington.
Who the GM?
We got
in Washington?
Huh?
Who the GM in Washington?
Well, don't do that. Don't do that. We working on something down there. It's progression.
Gil said, don't fuck up his bags.
No.
Trust y'all process.
Yeah, it's just first process, whoever
New
it is.
process.
Someone new.
Bad for business.
Yeah, it's just,
Not
it's just
close.
unfortunate. They just don't have the dude that they can really say you are a guy.
They
Go out
do.
there. You just right now y'all just all losing, waiting for the guy to come. Like that. That's it.
Is Cam Thomas the guy for Brooklyn right now?
He's playing very well.
All right, if Cam Thomas is the guy for Brooklyn, they can find out whether Jordan Poole or Kuzma is the guy for them.
Like
Stop making excuses and blaming the players. And you can just put somebody in a leadership position and say, hey, man, you're our guy. We're going with you. You're going to be our guy until we find a new guy.
Yeah, or who's capable of being that consistent to be saying you that guy? Neither.
Cam Thomas not that consistent for you to do that, but they gave it to him because he
it-
can go get it.
No, I can tell you one thing. No one gave Cam nothing.
What you mean?
No.
He just-
No, every time he came in the game, we know Cam was there. It
What
just-
I'm saying, he got the green light now.
No, he had, I don't know what light he had, but it was green every time he touched the
Regardless.
Yeah, it's just
Jordan Poole got the same light. They the same guy.
Yeah, no, there's a difference. There's a difference between you being a green guy player, right? And I'm just not giving you minutes versus putting a guy out there and saying, you got the green light. That's just because they gave you the green light don't mean you know how to use the green light.
Yeah, I do. I averaged 20 on a championship team.
Nah,
with a green light.
Yeah. And we gave you the green light here, and you averaged all of 7.
That's because you got me over here with the purple ranger and the green ranger, and we ain't even the Power Rangers.
No,
because
Who averaged 21 this season? Just
No, I get that.
got me out here with the Powder Puff Girls.
No, but that's the
A great
thing.
show.
It's like we see you had the green light over there averaging 20 with Steph, and we're like, oh, if we remove Steph and them, you gonna average like 30 or 40. And then we bring you over here and you averaging 21.
But y'all didn't bring me over here.
No,
They
we
shipped
traded.
me over here. I did not want to be here.
but
I did not
we were
ask
sitting there like this.
this.
Woo! We need that guy. Woo! And then we got it, and it's like...
We did have Poole's former teammate Andre Iguodala here on this couch, and we were talking about that, and there was thoughts coming into that first year with the Wizards he could average 25, 30 a game. Did not happen.
It was this, right? We know when Snoop smokes on set, when you watching it, we can tell that's high grade, right? Ooh, that look like some high grade right there. Imagine getting the bag of what Snoop, and then you get it in Ohio, and then you hit it and it's mid, right? That's what happened with Jordan.
But you still...
That was all Blue Dream right there, all outdoor. It's all outdoor. It looked like it was the indo.
We still smoking.
Put it in a grape swisher.
Yeah, it's smoking.
If you put it in a grape swisher.
Put it in the right swisher.
It can still be fire.
Dank is dank. Dank is dank.
You can put it in the right. It's still Reggie.
Hey, are we still high?
We still high with a headache.
High with a headache, goddamn it.
Like, damn.
Roll up again. That's all we got.
Just sit there like...
We gonna smoke it till it's all gone. That's what we gonna do.
Look,
See?
you hit hard enough.
Smoke it till where the roast is at? Give me like where the roast.
I paid $3,600
I'm
for
waking up in the morning and I'm smoking this roach too. Where my coffee at?
I
I
remember
heard
those.
$3,600 for this one. Damn.
This is bad.
I got it.
I bet you gonna smoke it.
Hell yeah.
You gonna smoke it. You pay for this pack.
I be sitting on this man. God damn, trick me again.
No, sir. Guess what I do?
You gonna see it like, come on here.
Gotta come get this.
Oh, I sent you what? No. Oh, damn it, you got the wrong bag.
Got the wrong bag.
Yeah. Hey,
I can see you next
send that back in. Like,
I'll
oh
see you
man,
next
I don't know how to shit. Damn. You know what? On your next payment, I'ma go ahead and double you up, my man. My bad. Just
Still smoking, man. He's still Wizards gotta get a different pack. That's all.
Just a new pack.
just got a bag.
They gotta call in, man. What you say, man? What you send us, man?
Hey man, I got you the special. The AK-47 special.
Hey, man, what did you
I
send
thought
us?
you said this was Reggie Bush. This is just Reggie. Oh, my bad. I just heard the first part of it. I just
Yes.
sold.
Reggie.
You want the Reggie sold?
Reggie. Not Reggie from the clumps.
It's Michael Jordan.
I don't need the Dave Chappelle Reggie from Nutty
Michael
Professor.
B. Jordan.
My bad.
My bad.
I didn't know you meant Jeffrey Jordan.
Yeah,
that's
the B.
That's gonna cost you a little bit more. Well, goddamn it, I didn't know Reggie B cost me 36.
We asked the
Reggie
chat.
Miller, man. What's that Reggie Miller?
We asked the chat, will the Wizards lose 29 in a row? 53% say yes. We will see.
Damn.
That's a lot. 15 straight. That's 15 more loss. That's a lot. They got to mess around and get one.
Shit, we thought that with Detroit. They was in close games.
They was in close games.
Like, man, close.
The closest game is 9 points.
Like when they lost, you was sitting there like, damn.
Yeah, once and they go again.
Hey,
Fuck.
like, you know, you had the tripping over at the New York, that shit, like, that could have went, like, a whole lot of bad shit had to happen for Detroit to go down like this.
They just losing.
Wizards just losing.
Yeah, they just losing for sure.
They need Agent Zero.
Like, they ain't going out there with hope. There's no speech that's happened before the game that's there sitting there like,
Hope got the day off.
we can get this coach.
And the one game that they lost by 9, they gave up 130.
Yeah, 130 to
139 to 130. So
crazy.
It ain't like that shit was even. So you
They
gave
was
up
hooping out there. They was hooping.
We all hooping too, but we just shit. Let's just keep it close. Pool, your turn.
Your turn. Pool party. Three.
All right, well, let's talk about a good basketball team. So interestingly, like we mentioned, Wizards' only 2 wins this season came against the Hawks. Same Hawks squad that handed the Cavs back-to-back losses last week. Shout out Trae Young, had 22 assists in one of those wins for the Hawks. But let's talk a little bit about the Cavs. After starting the season with the franchise record 15 straight wins, the
Well, you said 22 assists.
22 assists.
What the fuck do people be thinking about passing it that much? How you trust a motherfucker that much?
I like the way he playing.
You don't trust him to pass that much?
Like everybody, like for you to have 22, everybody got it. Like everybody got to be happy that day. Like, yeah, it's my birthday, bro. Oh, for real?
Well, yeah, what?
Lob City.
23, 22, 21, and 22. So he had 20 and 20. So
Yeah, he had 20 and 22.
he had what we call a Barbara Walters.
Yeah.
And that boy Jalen Johnson though. Different. Jalen Johnson is different. The kid for Atlanta.
Go ahead, my bad.
No, not at all. I appreciate y'all. That's
I
what
love
makes the
his
show
game.
great. So after starting the season with a franchise record 15 straight wins, the Cavs saw that streak snapped by the Celtics in an NBA Cup game back on November 19th in Boston. Celtics pulled up to Cleveland Sunday for the rematch, but were without Jaylen Brown and Derek White, who were both out for the game. But the Celtics still put up a fight. But Donovan Mitchell led the Cavs with 35 points, including 20 in the fourth quarter to help the Cavs overcome a 12-point deficit in the period. He was a perfect 6 for 6 in the quarter, including 4 for 4 from deep. Mitchell has gone over 30 points 5 times in the last 9 games. Darius Garland added 22 points, 5 boards, and 8 dimes. He was 4 for 6 from deep, 8 for 8 from the line. And Georges Niang and Karis LeVert both chipped in 13 points each off the bench. Jason Tatum led the Celtics with 33 points and 8 boards. He was 12 for 27, 4 for 9 from deep. Porzingis played a season-high 32 minutes, had 21 points, 8 rebounds, 3 steals. And Peyton Pritchard came off the bench and finished with 24 points and 7 boards. Celtics were 17 for 49 from 3 as a team. The Cavs were 17 for 36 from behind the arc. The Cavs win, snaps their 2-game losing streak, and the Celtics' 7-game winning streak. We do not have Brandon here today. Would have loved to get his opinion on it, but we do have you, gentlemen. Does Donovan Mitchell deserve more credit for the Cavs' hot start? We talked about them maybe not playing the quality of teams they need to play, but they've now done it against the Celtics.
What's the thing about the quality of teams that they haven't played?
Bill, I recall during that win streak, you were not as supportive as you should have been with that 15-0 start. Franchise record.
Franchise record.
No, I said that was hard.
Okay.
Didn't I? I don't remember. But no, I mean, listen. I'm trying to figure out who to compare them to.
You trying to discredit them?
No. I'm trying to, like when you look at them, you like, man, they're a good team, right? They play well together, right? Like everything moves like well. Like even though beginning of the season we thought this was gonna be some clash because of the 2 guards, but
that's what we had heard last year with reports that it was one of the
like
other
Detroit
type
Pistons
situations.
at 04.
Yeah, that's what I was finna say.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm like,
Yes.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, so we're on the same.
Yes.
So it reminds me of that team.
So
right, where-
this Cavs squad reminds you of the 04 Pistons squad.
not the dominant defense, but how they play together.
Together.
They played together
Yeah,
very well.
They were together last year. Their core was together last year. They didn't break it up. They stuck with what they had. It was a 4 seed last year, so they were going to play well. We were expecting them to play well coming into this year.
There was some injury issues last year, but
Yeah, so you can bring everybody back healthy. We have a chemistry. I don't know what. Yeah, they used to play. It's a different system, I think, because they got changed coaches. But just the idea of us being together still is a recipe for regular season success.
Yeah.
Right? We see how it translates in the series. It should translate in the series to get out of the. I'm saying they made it to the second round last year, so they have to do at least that.
you
again.
think Eastern Conference Finals realistic
Yeah,
for this
home court, first round, again, getting out of the second round because you have home court still, so.
Yeah, they can. I mean, if luck is on their side, they can find themselves in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Sure.
Like,
Matchups.
yeah, that's all it is. Fighting for that championship.
Matchup.
I like the Detroit Pistons comparison. It's just without the 3, without the Tayshaun Prince. I think they got the 2 Chauncey.
bigs.
They got Chauncey and Rip,
It's
and then they
by-
got the 2 bigs. They just
It's by committee.
Okoro and Niang.
Yeah, it's about, and you got the Wade.
Isaiah,
Yeah, but I
Like they're three.
I said it's by committee.
Like, as far as defense, like
Okoro can defend.
Jared Allen.
remember, Tayshaun was 6'9".
Yeah, I'm saying Okoro can
I
defend.
mean, but
Niang
that's what I'm
make
saying.
shots.
That's what I'm saying. Not on the defensive end,
Yeah,
just
but
like
overall,
Team, like how to play. Like
Yeah,
they
if you
play
put them
together.
out there, if you can combine them,
you combine them.
maybe
He'll make a team. Yeah, okay.
Tayshaun Prince.
Yeah.
Because Wade is about that size. Okay,
Right.
got you. Yeah.
Because Vert, Neely, like they're
I
all.
wasn't even adding him.
So you can add him in.
Yeah,
he can
Vert.
score.
Yeah.
Ty Jerome's been
If he
playing
get it
well.
going,
Him, Wade, and
George.
Jerome,
Like they
Okoro.
all-
Him, Wade, and Okoro. Them
They all bring something to the table, right?
I like
Yeah,
them.
they all. That's what I said. It's like when you look, like when you sit back and look at them, you just be like, "Yo, they playing some good ass basketball." Like it's just, like Mitchell is standing out, but when you look at the game, everybody's doing their part. Like everybody, like their bigs is, like
Yeah, they being them.
they're being bigs. Like old school bigs, like duck, like you see the duck in.
They threw it to him.
Yeah,
He just didn't duck in. They threw it to him.
Threw it to him.
We're like,
and who was
boom.
on him? Hauser.
Yeah.
Hauser against Al. But
Yeah.
think about what we're saying, though. We're looking at the game of the Cleveland Cavaliers, which they don't have outstanding talent on the roster. You look at all the other rosters that are similar, only thing is different is they're playing good basketball. They're playing together. They have accountability. They're cracking down. They're boxing out. They're closing out.
Yeah.
They're a solid team. Think about if the Knicks played that way. Think about certain teams that, like the Orlando Magic, they play that way. Certain teams that got
play that.
solid talent, as you play the right way, you gonna get some win. OKC, solid talent. They
That's
go,
not a- yeah.
they playing the right way.
And you got a closer.
And you gotta close it. Harkenstein is showing himself to be one of those Jared Allen, Mobley type of guys. Go in there, get rebounds, do what you need to do,
Yeah.
play with size.
Yeah. And you got to close them. All them situations that you named, you got to close them.
Yep.
All right?
So 3 good teams to look at in the future.
Yeah, them young teams are playing very well. Like, hopefully, like, they so young. Hopefully, they don't break them up thinking they need something new.
I don't think they will.
OKC, Orlando, and
I think
Cleveland.
I think they, because these dudes, man, they winning, and I think it's.
Like, Garland's a free, he's a free agent, right?
Nah, let me double check. I thought he re-signed.
Oh, he re-signed?
Let me see.
I think he going nowhere.
Yeah, he's under contract through 2028.
Oh,
Donovan Mitchell's got a player
Donovan
option.
signed.
Donovan Mitchell's got a player option 2027.
Okay,
Jared
well,
Allen
that's a-
signed
he
He just
through
signed Evan
2029.
Mobley.
Oh, so they good.
Mobley
Yeah, they
through
good.
2029. Yeah, they.
So the only thing that's gonna fuck them up is the role players like Jared Allen and all of them. Yeah, it's
They
like,
stand.
But Jared Allen's there through 2020. I'm saying they've got.
oh, their
They're
starting
four,
five
they're
is
four,
good.
they're four.
Oh, they good.
So Garland. So
You
they've
lock
got.
in Levert to see what is Levert's.
And you get a young, you get a
LeVert
late,
be a free agent
late
after
first
this year.
round pick,
Yeah.
older.
Guy.
I go get an upperclassman.
Yep.
Right?
Sure.
Somebody that know how to play already, that's established in college. I would pick my first round pick on that.
Yep.
Somebody who
Yep.
can just plug right in.
Plug right in.
Because you might lose somebody in free agent. So it's
What's so funny? This is an offense. Zach Edey.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Instead of Jared,
They don't play fast. They don't play fast like that. But like
duck ins.
duck ins and going to the post.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%. Doghouse.
Yeah.
Jared down there all the time.
Oh, let's talk a little Celtics side. So, like I mentioned, Celtics were without Jaylen Brown, who some people on this couch consider to be their number one option, and Derek White, but led by as much as 14 in the second half, 12 in that fourth quarter before Donovan Mitchell's fourth quarter explosion. Does anyone in the league have a 5-man unit that can match up with the Porzingis, Tatum, Brown, White, Holiday starting 5?
Healthy?
Healthy. 1 through 5. I mean, they have a real big 3 that is a big 3. Like, together they're a big 3, because Porzingis averaged 20 last year, right? Yeah, so they got a big 3 all averaging 20, and then your 2 role players are playing.
All NBA defense?
Yeah, they yeah, so.
Both of them. So what the hell?
yeah, they got the best starting.
Yeah, they got the best starting 5.
Who's the closest?
Like they don't even have a
Win
like
healthy, right?
think about
Win
it.
healthy.
Who's their weak link?
Who's the Sixers?
The weak link is all defensive player.
What would the Sixers lineups be?
Was that Embiid?
Healthy.
Embiid, Maxey, PG. Who 3-4?
Don't know.
Let's just say,
Any no.
let's say Drummond is in there.
No.
Nah,
You know, throw Drummond in there 4-5.
not because you're talking about the weakest link.
He ain't started. when
White
Embiid
White
healthy.
was a defensive player. What did
I
he?
think all defense last year.
Yeah, so their weakest player is all defense. Yeah, yeah. There's no close.
See, and
Are the
Pritchard,
Cavs close?
and Pritchard is a monster off the
P.
bench.
Rabbit.
He's a monster too.
There's no close. Not with a starting 5.
And Horford.
That's in. I mean, you're talking about impact. Like the two weak ones are impacting.
Nobody messing with them.
Yeah.
It's not a close second either.
Yeah, that's what says not close.
Not a close second around the league. All right.
Starting 5, no.
Damn, this reminds me of goddamn Detroit Pistons too. Where you have like literally you got 5 guys that the weakest one is Tayshaun, and we know what he was on defense.
But then you had Antonio McDyess off the bench. You had
Like, cause the 2 Wallace boys, they were dominant bigs at what they
Vincent
did.
Hunter was
They
off
got
the
2
bench.
guards.
They had a bunch of motherfuckers on that team.
And it's rare when you got to start in 5. Like
Chad is saying Mavs, Suns, healthy Thunder.
Mavs, starting five.
No.
Mavs, Suns,
not
Celtic
close.
Thunder matchup.
So they're weak. The weakest
Some of
starting.
them, some
like
of
Chet is
them
not
throwing
the-
Knicks out
Nurkic
there.
don't match up with Porzingis.
Chet, yeah. You're talking about the worst player. Like when we talk about the worst player, like you're talking about Derek White.
Derek White is the worst player.
Some in the chat seem to think the Knicks also have a chance with their.
Derek White versus
I get it.
Derek White,
Josh-
all NBA
Versus
defense
Josh Hart.
versus Josh Hart.
Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell
and
Robinson, Porzingis.
Healthy Mitchell Robinson. They don't have.
Cat, Porzingis.
Yeah.
it don't-
Your second best player or first best player is knocking out their third.
Yeah.
We didn't even mention Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum at all.
It's like,
At all.
Your second best player, that's their third, like 20 and 10.
Like talent.
Jesus, like
Yeah, they got too much talent over there.
I'm just.
too much. And they play together.
play
That's
together.
the crazy
They
part.
know how to play together.
Like, the Detroit Pistons. Who else had a team like this? Because when
Body.
Boston,
The Laker team?
no,
That Laker team?
no, not even Boston. Lakers 04.
04 Lakers?
Sacramento.
They had a very solid team.
Peja,
Page.
Doug,
but Vlade was Vlade was the
He
weakest.
was older. He was
Yeah.
older
He wasn't the
still.
weak.
Yeah,
Doug
yeah,
Christie
yeah.
was the weakest.
Both of them. I'm just thinking of teams that.
Yeah, Vlade was probably, but Vlade was bad. He was just because he was old.
Yeah, he was older. But no. Brad Miller stepped in on that team. It was Brad,
but he's
Chris,
off the bench.
Tasia. No, Brad started that year. Brad was playing.
But Brad wasn't
After
Brad.
after Vlade, that year they lost to the Lakers. He came in, they picked up the slack with Brad.
Like who matches that they're dominant all at the same time?
It's tough, bro.
Unfortunate.
Because when you go
You go Warriors,
Warriors, but they're 5-man.
Bogut.
Nah, not that year.
With the KD Steph.
The
play.
KD Steph. That's who's the 5? Spates.
Spates?
No.
No.
Okay, I'm talking about the closing line. My fault.
Who was that? Who was the 5?
See, that lets us know right there. No,
Ezeli? Festus Ezeli?
no.
Was it Looney? No.
Looney, right? Looney, yeah.
UCLA Bruin, Milwaukee legend.
Like, see, that's the problem. Like, their 5 is an all-defense first team. Second team, like, yikes.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Wish we could have
Good for
that.
them.
Let's be nice.
Let's be nice.
You gotta win it now.
Yeah.
You got to win it now. You can't fall short.
Still Lakers in 6, but could be 6 games, could be 6 years. You never know. But let's move on to most.
McGee.
Oh, JaVale too.
Was on what?
Presented by Underdog. Download the Underdog app. Use promo code GIL, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash.
This is Spurs.
Plus a special pick 'em.
Like, nah.
Whoa.
So-
Which one?
What, Spurs?
Yeah.
I don't know. They 4-man always was. Whoever usually was
Splitter?
4 to 5. Yeah.
Bonner, Splitter,
Yeah, whatever one.
Dial,
Yeah.
Boris.
Yeah, the one.
So our first question from
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
Suns. Amari them.
With
Who's
Boris?
the 5?
Tim Thomas, Amari? Tim
Amari was the 5, right?
Tim was the 4. Jason Richardson was the 3. Joe Johnson
No.
was the 2.
It depends on what year. Tim came
The
in.
05 year.
Tim came on in year.
they're talking about that year Boogie, but so Boogie got hurt that year with that.
Boogie who?
Cousins with that Warrior starting 5, but
Oh, Boogie was there. That
but he was there.
But it
when
was
he got hurt.
JaVale. No, who?
No. Phoenix.
Yeah, was it Matrix the
4. Yes.
was it Matrix the 4?
Tim Thomas come off the bench. Yep.
Maury, Matrix, right? We got Steve Nash, and then
Richardson and Joe
Richardson,
Johnson.
Q.
Q Rich and Joe Johnson. Yeah.
First year?
Yeah.
Joe Johnson, Matrix, Amari, Q Rich, Nash.
Yes. That's it.
Ooh,
Nasty. I like that. I like that. With Matrix, All-Star, two big All-Stars. With
so
Steve
your
Nash
weakest
MVP.
link is
Richardson.
Q Rich.
Q Rich.
Who's perfect for that?
Yeah. Joe Johnson is a wild card.
Old school Clippers, but they was all young, so that don't even matter.
With Mike
Legendary
Waller with
squad,
Kendi.
though.
Yeah, he would have been the weakest link. For sure.
First question is from Underdog user JMF Dub. Said if you could score 60 against any team, who would it be? You already know you did that against the Lakers, so it has to be another team for you. But if you could score 60 against any team, who would it be? And who would it be on? I'm gonna add a little layer to it.
Right now, the Bucks. Motherfucking Bucks. In Milwaukee, goddammit.
That's an evil laugh, Gil. That's an evil laugh. Very evil.
I don't know if y'all know. Like, y'all gotta go back and watch. I even, during the game, I even flicked Doc off. Like, I was that hot. But there was a game where me and Paul Pierce was going at it, and I hit a shot and gave him both birds. That's how hot. It's been brewing for a long time.
Can you and Doc, more likely you and Doc,
It's not Doc.
or you and Kwame?
Was it again?
So more likely a relationship repair, you and Doc or you and Kwame?
Oh, Kwame's easy. That was easier.
You are buddies?
Yeah, that was easier.
So you're not mending it. You're not mending it with Doc. You got to forgive, Gil.
No. Because that was an emotion then, right? It kind of helped me, like, so I had to use certain faces, and his was one of the faces.
Oh, the water boy.
Yeah. He was there.
Water sucks. It really sucks.
Fucking water boy. You never know where this show is gonna go. Shot, if you score 60 against any team, it could be current, past.
Oh, man, that's easy. Watch the Wizards. Gilbert Arenas.
What? Yeah.
Gas Chamber City all night long. 60-60.
LeBron?
No, fuck LeBron. Shit. It's age of 0. Shit, it's 60.
I
Want to see the look on his face that he was like, you won't play tomorrow.
I thought you were gonna be malicious, say you want to score 60 on Bronny, but
No.
a man of the
Oh, you can't guess my moves.
people. Unpredictable.
That'd be all. Everybody be
I
watching.
beat Gilbert in the shootout. I beat Gilbert in the shootout so bad he ain't bring it up no more.
There has been no more talk about Gil shootout.
He ain't bring it up no more. That's all let me get my 60 and get it. I go ahead and get in my own coffin and go ahead and buy my business. Upper room.
The upper room. Kenyon, if you score 60 against any team, who would it be?
Pick one.
Damn.
60 is 60.
Nah, there's a 60. There's a 60.
Don't let him on. Don't let him on.
There's a white man coaching.
Somebody want to get 60
It might not be a team, but I know who got to be coaching another team.
Oh yeah.
Don't try to
You can put it out there.
See, that's the way your petty brain works. Absolutely. Yeah, both of y'all. Absolutely.
Yeah, you got to pick one.
And the horse that he rode in on.
I'm with you. Absolutely.
The horse that
I'm
he
with
rode
you.
in on.
Absolutely. Yeah,
60 on your ass.
for sure.
Why he on the horse?
Every play. Every play.
Yeah, because it was two like game-winning plays when I was with the Clippers. As soon as I left there, and we went back to Denver, I got a tip in on one end and a game-winning block on the other end.
Yeah.
So that's the equivalent to scoring 60.
Yeah.
Right?
Your ass up out of here.
Yeah.
Sit out of here.
It was a tip, like I didn't know tip dunk. It was just a tip in, like the game. They were trying to block me out.
Give me that.
Yeah, it was all the young boys.
Pull the side on?
I don't know if I did. Should have. Yeah, then the block on the other end for game.
So you know it's good because he like, yeah. I need to go
Now that you say it. Now that y'all
you get a whole 60 on that.
Now that you brought it up.
I'd love to have 60 on that same games.
Yeah, but I didn't. So the thing, it was I kicked his ass in the playoffs before when he was with Milwaukee. So yeah, put them out the playoffs when I was with the Nets. Yeah, so there's it. He was talking shit in the paper after the end. Yeah, so it was So you're right.
Okay. All right, respect.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
So that's our show for today, but I got a quick announcement. We are extending our sweater design contest a little longer. You've got until midnight ET tonight. That is midnight ET tonight, December 2nd, to send them to mostlyfansgill@gmail.com, and we'll announce a winner in the near future. We're going to have those Christmas sweaters up on the site very soon as well.
We've been fucking it up with the gaming. Gotta let them know that they don't get in on this gaming shit. It's gonna be a wrap for them.
Oh, yeah.
This Madden standings that I have in Madden right now, it's pretty strong.
Okay.
Pretty strong.
We got gaming on the horizon.
So I asked for a game. You said your systems was down.
Yeah, it was. My systems was down. My systems was down. I had one too many games. It was like, you need to cool the game off. It said, cool it off. Cool off.
So listen, chat. I still ain't, listen, I played 2 games out of all the games they play. Won't nobody play.
Tell them what game it is.
Nah, I offer to play Madden too. Won't nobody play college.
I play whatever. Except for that. I just don't got it. Just don't.
Ain't nobody.
My game down. My game down. College game is down.
They running from this smoke.
Call of Duty,
right?
Mortal Kombat, Undisputed, 2K.
So like right now, we're all trying to perfect our games.
We all trying to get good. Everybody's trying to get really good.
Don't nobody want to play me in mine.
No, we gonna wait. You see, you the oldest. You already up here. You're in the hierarchy.
So
like I got plays I just can't show. Like
I see what you doing.
Like
you practicing your plays
play
on them.
He ain't used to yet.
You see, he get Maestro, where you at?
Yeah, all day.
I gotta work out.
Nobody said Kenyon yet.
I gotta work.
Ain't nobody said Kenyon. You online?
You online? What's up?
No, ain't nobody asked me yet.
We gotta work out.
Say, BJ, where your ass at on? Whop you again.
Who want the ass whoop? Who want the ass whoop? I had to tell Gil, listen, Gil, people with their family, dog.
Straight up.
Day before Thanksgiving, who want their ass whooped? Don't nobody respond. Y'all scared now?
No.
I said, no, Gil, they with their family. He said, y'all don't want to get your ass whooped in front of them?
In front of them? You can't win.
Tried at Disney with his people, and this dude just talking.
Yeah, you at Disneyland? I went.
Yeah.
That's where all the work at, man. You want to see work with the stroller, man. You get a lot of good work out there.
Yo,
work pushing the stroller.
Listen, man, but ain't nobody said, Ken, you want a game yet.
They're afraid of you.
I'm going to say it today, though. Don't be worried.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to listen, man.
Like, 'cause I realized, like, my plays work real good if you don't know my plays.
Facts.
I can get all them shits off.
All of them.
Once you start to realize I only got 4.
Adjustment.
Yeah, the thing with Nick, he's stupid. So they're all new 4 plays every time he sees them.
You did it again?
Damn, how you did that off?
I did it 17 straight times.
Yeah, for some of them, you beat him 72 nothing.
72 to 0, and
you're supposed to quit after 21.
And he quit.
That's why I asked.
I'm like, what?
And he quit still.
See, that's why I asked. Y'all don't just go to, if it's 21 nothing.
I still had 3 more minutes to play.
So yeah, it's 65.
No way you get to 70, bro.
Dog,
Ain't no way you get to 70.
70 to 0?
Yeah.
4 games.
Because it became the one thing, no, I got to score.
No.
Like, I got to score. Like,
you keep letting
got to score.
No, we're not finna keep playing.
Nah.
Oh, y'all haven't played Nick yet?
No.
I have. I'm 3-0.
He gets 1 play, 12 yards. Hell yeah, you can't stop me. And then he gonna try to throw the same play.
Interception. I'm sorry, bro. You can't do that again.
Why? Throw the same
You
play.
know exactly who he going to. Thank you. Let's bet money next time. Hey, Nick, let's bet some money next time.
Oh, that's what y'all at in the chat now. I saw somebody say, let's bet.
That's what we go. Let's bet some money now, bro.
You do higher lowers. Higher lower
This
bracket.
is Big W, bro.
He said do the brackets, though. That was a nice little idea.
Nick lower 0.5 points. Doesn't seem like one you a win. Take that lower.
Hey, take the higher lower.
The funny part, it was 50 to 0 first. Then the next day was 72-0.
I got too much time.
But we will have the gaming cracking soon. Appreciate all y'all. Appreciate our crew for these lovely holiday decorations. Beginning to look a lot like Kwanzaa out here. I don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta find your sound. That's all.
I don't.
Just find your sound.
Wait, let's see. Let's check. Still not.
You gotta
Still
find it.
Still
You
haven't
gotta
found
find it.
Still haven't located it. I've been hitting the curls and everything,
Find
but
some seasoning. You gotta find seasoning for the food. You gotta find sound. You gotta find your sound.
But this has been another episode. Wait, before we wrap it up, make sure you pull up to our Playback watch party tonight. Playback.tv/Gilbert Arenas will be on at 5 o'clock to watch the Lakers beat the Wolves in convincing fashion, reemerge as a top 5 team in the Western Conference. So pull up and join us tonight. But this has been another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. We will see y'all tomorrow.